He's starting to look pretty hurt a little bit.
Let's go!
But the sphere amazingly continues to swirl around him.
I think the stream is up now. For anyone who cares to use the stream.
Southist.
Oh, it's up? Okay. So seeing other people aim for this gem,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... Sorry.
Oh no, man, I missed by a mile. Who knows what I was aiming at?
I missed pretty
I
bad.
could have been aiming at the penguin.
Two.
Curve shot.
Yeah. The arrow shoots out, does a big loop around the room and right into
Andy, I would like to project a slingshot maneuver.
Well, so I am going
and it picks up speed on the map.
with my sacred weapon, try and swing at the gem.
I mean,
Roll.
yeah. Are you trying to destroy the gem or remove the gem?
I'm just trying to hit the gem.
Okay, so I'm going to take that to mean you're trying to destroy the gem.
Yeah, does that seem... Well, okay. Would I know the difference between the two?
He has a door.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Whatever
do I
your
think
intention.
Do I think this thing would take damage if I just hit it in the gem?
I mean, the gem is within the air elemental, right? So you would have to fight through at least some air to hit the gem. The gem itself maybe doesn't look like part of the thing, that it is probably something else. So hitting the gem itself probably doesn't like hurt the form. But you don't know what the gem is really capable of here, so.
I'm just going to aim at the form then.
Okay.
Fuck the gem.
Alright.
Okay, should I re-roll or should I use the roll that I had?
Use the roll you had?
Okay, so that was 19 plus 5, which is 24. So that hits.
That does.
I don't know if I should have done that or not. But like, you said it was like kind of hurt, so I didn't want to not do damage to it. Oh well. So I'm going to Divine Smite with my last spell slot. So the initial damage is 4 plus 3, that's 7.
Okay.
So 7. It is magical still because of Sacred Weapon, but I don't think it's divine. And then, oh shit, 15 divine damage.
Nice.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Damage rolls are off the charts.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? My hit rolls have been on point.
Meanwhile, I'm rolling ones on my D10.
Yeah, your glowing weapons, the insignia of the two bands glowing brightly, just shedding light across the room, smack into the creature, lighting it up briefly, and just like shuddering its form strongly. He still seems to be holding on. There is still the sphere that's around him.
I try and knock him back 5 feet in the direction away from most of my friends.
I mean, I don't know if you can really control
Lol.
that.
Well, I can like move and then shove, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so like I move
Through him?
to my right a little bit, I guess, and then try and shove him back.
I'm
towards
sorry,
the door.
your right would push him towards everyone else? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm saying I'm moving to the right and then trying to shove him back towards the door.
Okay.
There's like 4 people over there.
Is he like...
No, not the door we came out of, the door we're trying to go towards.
Can you not like push him out of the moonbeam?
Or into the moonbeam?
There's a movie.
You didn't move it on your turn, Reed.
He's not
Yeah,
in
but it
it.
takes my action.
So where is the moonbeam? Do I see that?
He did move out of the moonbeam.
He did?
Yeah, when he enveloped both your spaces.
Okay.
Oh, can I try
Really?
to shove him into the moonbeam then?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I'll try and do. I rolled a 15.
I got a 10, so you push him back over to its moonbeam.
Hell yeah!
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
That passes. But he still takes 5 damage.
All right.
Dude, this metal dice then I bought is fucking lucky. I'm rolling okay today. So I feel like that's happened in a while. I feel like I've been rolling so bad most days.
Hey Kirby, it's his turn. Stalfus, give me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Natural 20.
All right. You're a
So
beast.
makes another one.
Okay. So it's his turn. He got an 18.
Do I take damage still?
No,
Okay.
You got what?
an 18.
That passes. He takes another 5 damage.
All right. Not liking that, he's going to move all the way through here. Definitely more than 5 feet from the beam onto your guys' space again.
Wow.
So he's there.
Sucks to suck.
Is that an attack roll or?
Yeah, no, he's gonna start attacking you guys. Just gotta.
Okay.
Gotta add up all the
Sure,
numbers.
saving throw for moving onto us or what?
No, he's there. He can just enter your space.
He can just do that.
Yeah. But he starts and hits at the bear. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And then one at Stout Fist as well. And that will not hit. But
Okay.
he will shoot an arc of lightning at Stout Fist as well.
That hit.
That is a 26.
That
16 lightning damage.
Oh my god, I'm at 1 HP.
All right.
So
Stout Fist now visibly smoking from the lightning damage.
would I have needed to make a second concentration check at any point? I have not been keeping track of those that well.
Yeah, when he did the whirlwind thing on both of you, you took like a small amount of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so that's a 10.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8 plus 3 constitution, so 11.
All right.
So that would pass. Okay.
And then for this lightning.
And then for this lightning, which was
Still 10.
17 damage, so it's half of that, right? So
Yeah.
that's still 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that passes too. 18.
Cool. And then Kirby, have you been doing yours?
Yep.
Okay. Great, Kron.
Does it look like it's hurt?
Yeah. It's
So
less
do I.
vigorous than before, but it still looks like an air elemental.
I'm gonna try and shoot the green thing out of
Okay.
it. Nope.
Did you throw your bow?
No.
You can come into me. I have arrows.
I don't think you can use a bow.
No, she has arrows.
Like he's just looking for arrows.
I could use a crossbow if I had one.
Hey.
Yeah.
How?
I can't use your arrows.
Maybe it's because I'm a soldier.
I can't use your arrows. My string is ethereal.
D&D Beyond just kind of added some of these stuff on here for me.
Wait, your string is still ethereal? I thought it had been like a long rest.
No, we did that just before this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of fucked myself on that one.
Huh.
Not my best move. So what did you do?
I was trying to shoot the green thing.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Oh,
I
whose
was
turn is it?
rolling terribly.
It is Reed's turn.
I will. Shit, what do I do here?
Hurt it. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
I don't have fire.
You have sunlight or moonlight.
Yeah, I move my
Apparently those
beam
are the
onto
same
them, onto the dude, and I'll use my bonus action to heal myself a little bit.
Okay.
Please save at least some healing. Because I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't heal you in bear form.
No, you're totally fine. Just, like.
All right, strength saving throw.
Keep like a fairy around.
I can't force feed you a berry.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'll heal you once I stop being a bear. It'll be fine.
Strength saving throw.
Although, if that comes to be the case, we're in probably some trouble.
If I get to my turn,
Hey, fuck your bear.
Yeah. What about it?
Strength saving throw.
That's a natural one.
Okay, great. First of all, you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are pulled onto the moonbeam.
Okay.
does he take movement damage?
Are they both on the moonbeam?
Yeah, this guy is like here. He's hollow. Maybe I can.
He has never once
Yeah.
gone out of range with me, right? He's been on top of me or within
Yeah.
5 feet, always. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, you shoved him 5 feet at various times, which takes him out of range of you.
So that doesn't trigger my reaction.
That's correct.
Ever. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you got the 9 damage and concentration check.
Yeah.
Okay, take
Doing
it.
some things. I'm trying to figure out how much damage I'm taking from Moonbeam, which is like the only time I've ever rolled that well.
Okay.
I think you revert to your form, right?
Do I count as a shapeshifter?
Yes.
Probably. No. If I fail, then I revert to my original form.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you have disadvantage on the save.
So I put my bow down. I drop my bow. I draw my double-handed goblin greatsword.
Don't you only have one hand right now?
I have fingers. No, I don't.
Which you can still do that.
Yeah, draw with my left hand. Fuck you. I step to the door and I like do a big swing, like whoosh, throw at it.
You're trying to one-handed throw your greatsword.
Yeah, but I don't have disadvantage on ranged attack because of sharpshooter. Oh, and I'm using sharpshooter, so I get -5.
I mean, this is a weapon that doesn't have the thrown property, so you definitely can't do it two-handed.
No, you can throw any weapon.
Sure, yeah, but
20, 60 feet. I just don't get my.
No. Only certain things have thrown.
No, I didn't think it could be thrown, right?
Yeah, you can throw it, but it's considered like an improvised weapon as opposed to. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm chucking a giant sword at it.
Okay, yeah. Obvious disadvantage, but I'm sorry. You only don't have disadvantage because of cover or for all
Well,
things.
normally for an improvised weapon, it's 20, 60.
Well, this is going to be a disadvantage because you're throwing it with one hand.
Damn it. Okay, we'll make it Adam.
Okay,
Sharpshooter.
awesome. Good luck.
I'm going for the thing as a whole.
Sure.
I'm not going for the gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Not good.
Even worse.
That was better, but not. Yeah. Okay, we're going to the other one. So
Doesn't count.
12.
So,
Yeah, no, you let it go and it looks like it's doing it, but it just gets caught up in the swarm around it and just starts.
So now there's a sword.
Yeah, it's going around until it eventually does just hit a wall.
Okay, I just run the rest of the way into it.
You run the rest of the way into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out.
Okay, go ahead.
What? Why?
And you're flying or floating or whatever. So go wherever you like.
I think I make it over to here.
Okay.
Am I in it yet? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like here.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm in it.
Yeah. All right, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, dude. Why did you fly into it?
Oh, that was good. I rolled a 19, so that means I have an 18. No,
Nice.
I get +1. 20. Holy shit.
Is your strength negative?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I got +2 from somewhere else.
I think that might have affected one thing on my turn too, but that's okay.
No, you still saved by like enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to just like push out some boulders that are coming your way. No problem.
When I was playing
With your left hand, you're just.
Damn it.
All right, Jacko.
Alright.
Is it Jacko?
Jacko.
Jacko? I thought it was Jackal.
Yeah, it could be either. I never bothered to correct you.
I asked you specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, talking in
Okay,
character, I never bothered to correct
Yeah.
anyone.
He never told me he was a mage either.
I'm gonna try and say it wrong the whole time.
Alright, and let's see. Oh, I don't want to go in there at all, so I'm just gonna cast another level 2 magic missile.
How many fucking level 2 spells have you cast?
2. 2. Oh no, I did the first magic missile at level 2. Sorry, so that's all of it. Level 1 magic missile. That was one off. Sorry.
All right.
It's under the.
You can pull it out. It's only gonna go down like an inch.
You're right.
We got the other camera.
It's very practical.
That was 11 damage.
You guys have quite the setup over there with the 3 screens.
Okay. 11 damage. Okay. At this point, with these missiles that kind of bash into it, you notice that the sphere around it kind of ceases and all the things drop to the ground around it.
The sphere around it has stopped?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Stoutfist.
I am going to use my turn to heal myself. And I'm going to give myself 19 hit points.
All right.
Heal. And I cannot shove it, right? Because I have to have taken the attack action.
Right.
Okay. So then I don't disengage. I stay engaged with it. That's all I can do, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. That's it. It's my
Woo.
turn.
Okay.
Keeping myself from not dying.
Once more, it spins into this tornado of frenzied lightning and energy as the three of you feel like this pressure throwing you against the walls. Everyone make a strength saving throw. Just the people inside of him.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That's a 9.
Dude, I need to stop using this dice,
19.
man. It's so fucking good.
Nice. Okay, so you saved, Southwest, you saved. Reed, what was you?
9.
You failed. So you take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, not a bear.
And then he hits the wall.
Yeah, and then you're thrown backwards into the wall, but you're actually pretty close to it. So it only does an additional 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I took him out of the moonbeam.
I accidentally hit this dice. It was 19, was that correct? So then it's 9 to you guys.
We take 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Wait, do I take 9 on a save or
On a save.
Yes, so I take 9.
Okay.
Okay. Now the moonbeam turns off.
Okay.
Nice.
But it should have made a Constitution saving throw, I think, during its turn.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Okay, cool. I do some damage then. Cool. I do 17 radiant damage to it.
Nice.
That was what I rolled against me.
Oh man, it seems to just barely be hanging on at this point. Just so close.
I roll another Constitution save too, right?
Yeah.
For Constitution.
Yep.
That one I fail. I rolled a 9, so
Okay.
I'm down to 19 armor class.
And then you guys see a smaller sort of dust devil form around it. It starts picking up a bunch of dust and debris from the ground and just spinning around. It does a big circle around the thing, there's just now this like cloud of dust hanging in the air around it, kind of obscuring the room from that side.
It's like a Roomba.
It's like a reverse Roomba. It's fucking dust everywhere.
That'd be great.
That's it.
All right,
Alright.
Grant.
So can I see it or not?
Right now you just see a bunch of dust. It's very heavily
Get
obscured.
on the fire!
Are you still unconscious?
Me?
Me?
No, you. Stuffist.
Yes, I used my turn to heal 19 hit points.
Can I
so
float
I'm still
to
conscious.
this direction?
Sure.
Like enough space?
Yeah, you enter the dust storm and it's very hard to see.
And I still can't see you?
I mean, it's very heavily obscured. You can like make him out every so often, but it is very hard to see.
So I'm shooting at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him. bolt does not hit, right?
No.
Yeah.
The air just disappears into the fog. All right. Read.
Well. Shit. So, this is gonna be dumb, but. Kill it with fire! I cast Primal Savagery, and I, like,
The fuck is
run
that?
up to it. So I grow, like, it's a cantrip, it's fine. Don't worry. It's like, I grow, like, these little fang things, and I try to bite the dust, and I try to bite the wind elemental.
All right, you have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah, it's very heavily obscured.
Alright. That's a 7.
You get a big mouthful of just sand.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I will cast. No, I got nothing here. Yeah, and I cast Healing Word of myself,
Okay.
and then on my turn.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you take 2 damage and are thrown back over to the wall again.
Did I?
You've been so unlucky on your
I
saves.
assumed you were staying further away from it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I
my
just like
constitution.
walked
My
barely
constitution
into
is
the-
okay.
Just into like
I
the
got
obscure
fished up
thing.
for a
Yeah,
while.
then you did not. I'm sorry. You take 6 total bludgeoning damage.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And I'm just not anywhere close to it again.
I mean, you're still very close to it.
Okay.
It's not like a huge room.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's kind of like here, and you're like up against the wall. I don't know where your person went. Oh, you're over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back over there.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Decade.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Just punch it.
So what can I see?
Just a bunch of dust, and you can at certain points like make out where it is by its like glowing green energy, but it's hard
Is
to
the
make
green thing
out.
attached to anything?
It seems to just be kind of like inside of its chest, but again, it's just made of air.
What am I hitting when I'm hitting it?
It has like a physical form, like it when you do it, it like its shape like it kind of
So
shimmers.
I couldn't like just stick my hand into it.
You could probably try. Like you've been kind of like passing in, and like you think you could probably reach into it if you tried and did well.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive into it.
Okay, let me ask you which hand you're using.
Both.
Okay.
Everyone latches on.
Okay, yeah, make an athletics check.
Athletics. Fuck you. 14.
You reach in and you notice that your ethereal hand does grasp onto it, but with that kind of, you just can't quite yank it out.
The other hand went through it?
No, it does grab on, but that's the only one with the 14 that you kind of hang on to. That was just kind of.
Wait, so I'm still holding on to it or I get blown off?
You're still there until the end of your turn.
Oh, exciting. Okay, I'm holding on.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
All right, yeah, you're hanging on.
Hell yeah.
Jacko.
Alright. Looks almost dead. I'm going to step to the far side here. Probably as much as I can go. There. And fire a ray of frost.
All right, attack with disadvantage.
That is 17.
That hits.
Alright, and that's 8. 6 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Just a ray of frost straight into the core.
All right.
Center mass.
You shoot the ray out, and you notice that the dust kind of slowly begins to settle as Deckett has managed to turn the other way and has just like
You guys get drilled by a ray of frost.
managed to move to the other side and just like as the frost kind of coalesces around this gem, encasing it in ice, rip it from the heart of this creature as it kind of lets out a final and just like explodes outwards.
Nice.
Wow.
And you're holding that gem. It's covered in
We
ice.
fucking
So to everyone else, it
nailed
just looks like I have a stump and a gem attached to the end of the stump.
Yeah.
So the gem didn't go with it?
I flicked everyone off while holding the gem.
No one can see.
It's okay. We know you're doing it.
How big is the gem? Interesting. If it had been a different size, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know why I asked. Like, why would I have cared if it was bigger or smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still emitting kind of like this green light,
Hmm.
even through the ice.
And like wrap it,
Incorporates
and
into
like
his,
wrap it up and stick it in a bag and like stay in there.
All right, roll a persuasion. No, just
Like grounded. Sweet.
nice fight.
I didn't do shit.
oh,
Me neither.
wow. Yeah, you did a lot when you weren't here.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
I rolled a lot of damage for you.
Yay! So I got him like, damn, I did nothing.
Too fast.
He used all of your stuff before you got here. It was hard for you to do stuff.
Yeah. Well, I figured it's better to use it than not use it.
No, that's usually what I do.
It's just true.
I didn't want you to die under my control without using all the tools.
Good choice, good choice.
I wasted Misty Step. Like,
Why is that a waste?
going in with Misty Step was the waste. Getting out wasn't a waste.
Yeah, you were a little aggro at the start, but I thought you were totally gonna abandon us all. So I'm happy that you used it and then still stuck around.
If I didn't have the second Misty Step available, that was definitely like one strength save throw failure would have been me dead.
I turned to you and I'm like, dude, I've seen like corn stalks with more stamina than you. Jesus.
What?
Light breeze and you get blown down.
Yeah, you need to work on your health, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not cut out for the soldiering life.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you make a very good soldier.
It's more of a backlines type of guy.
Can I go back and see if the body that I obviously left behind the wall is totally fine and I can bring it with me?
Oh my god, it doesn't have skin.
Fucking really? Oh wait, I already knew that.
Weird.
Way to go.
Some bastard skinned my friend alive. I mean, not alive, but
Yeah, that'd be weird. Why would anybody ever do that?
yeah, dude, that would have been way weirder than skinning them 5 seconds after their death. You're totally right.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, way weirder.
We probably wouldn't be grouped together if I had seen him while he was alive.
That is true. Yes, I would have viewed you as an enemy.
You wouldn't have been able to view very much at that point, though, considering you were like knocked out when I got there.
True. Yeah, you could have killed him without me knowing. You could have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us meddling kids.
Yes.
I suggest we retreat to the portal. That I've never
do we
seen.
know that portal is going to bring us like back home?
Should we be taking a short rest to prepare for what's on the other side of it?
I wouldn't disagree with that, but also I don't know how long this is going to last.
I don't know. We know this place has got like 20 different versions of these elemental things. They're like living in the walls.
Reed, what can you tell us about this portal? Do you know anything about it? I mean, you are from this plane.
Well, I imagine this portal will take us somewhere else. Do I know anything else about this portal?
You have never seen a portal like this before.
Yeah, I got.
That's just not how your people travel between planes.
Man, we could just chill out in this room for another 24 hours. We seem to be good at that.
Does this portal look any different than the first portal that I saw?
Yep.
Brought us here.
Looks pretty similar,
Looks very similar.
but bigger.
Bigger. Okay.
In fact, do a
other one's
perception check.
weird, like, sorry?
Do a perception check as you're kind of examining this thing.
19.
So yeah, it looks very, very similar. It's probably the same type of magic that was opening the thing before. And as you kind of like watch the storm that's kind of inside of this portal, you notice that it kind of lessens ever so slightly.
The portal lesson?
Yeah. So as you guys remember, like the inside of this portal was like these streaming clouds and like cacophony of all these like swirling winds and stuff, and it seems to kind of like slow down just ever so slightly.
So, I don't know if this portal's going to be here if we take a rest. Because the last portal we went through lasted like 5 minutes or less.
Wasn't that only in one direction?
Yeah. What makes you think this is not in one direction?
I actually don't know anything about the portal that you were coming from. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, so we were fighting a guy who seemed to have a portal to here. And after we went through it, it disappeared. I went back and looked for it, and it was gone. Right after I regained consciousness. So, I mean, I was out for less than 5 minutes, right? So you guys told me?
Was the portal ever going back?
You never saw a portal that led back.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know if it led back.
But feel free to do a thing if you have a skill that you think applies to this portal.
I just know that we should go through it before it disappears, because I think this might be our only shot at getting back.
It still seems pretty strong. Like it doesn't seem like it's disappearing in the next maybe like hour or so.
Okay.
It seems like the strength of this creature was kind of maintaining this portal.
Okay, well then maybe we can take a short rest, I guess.
Well, I imagine we can try taking the short rest, and then if it looks like it's closing, we just kind of scurry on through.
Sure. Somehow you have a way of saying things that really do sound intelligent, but when you say them, I don't think they're good ideas.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
I mean, I really do think your ideas are great. You say them, I'm just never convinced.
Well, alright.
Keep it up, though. Great ideas.
So short rest, yes.
Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Short rest. Short rest.
Okay.
Is that gem thing magical at all?
Yeah, but right now it's in Deckard's pocket or something.
You
I
wanna
trying to read.
try to figure out what that is?
I turned to read and I'm like, I don't know. Seems like magic to me.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should ask our mage friend. I get the gemstone out and I offer it to Stout Fist.
We have a couple people in our parties who might be more familiar with the mage arts than me.
Yeah, well, I
Turn to
mean,
Garant.
if you guys had a
That was a nice moment of respect. I wish she was here right now.
Natural 1 on perception. You missed out.
so I could identify this if I had a pearl worth at least 100 gold. which I didn't have when I came to this
You know,
stupid
we had a
windplay.
friend
Dude,
who had that
I
option.
bet we could sell the gem for a pearl like that.
Nice, and then we could identify it.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And find out if we were robbed.
Yeah, we sell it to them, you get the pearl, we get Grant to steal it back.
Ah, perfect.
I offered you the gem
No,
for figuring out what it was, but you weren't
Grant
here.
can't steal. That would be immoral.
We were just
Because
not
of your
here.
magic.
Because of your magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we attempt to finish a short rest. Do we succeed?
Did we learn anything about the gem?
Do a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we do. Whoops. That was not good. 11. I'm out of arrows.
You don't.
I don't.
Hold on. Let me go back to you.
Can you turn the air up?
I don't want it colder.
No, up. Like, sorry, like heat.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay.
Is upstairs different than downstairs?
They have to be set to the same direction, otherwise they don't do anything. But that's it.
Okay, but I can make. So they just both have to be set to like cool.
Yeah, if one set the hot, one set the cold, nothing happens.
Okay.
That's not true.
Oh.
Basically, what happens is no matter what happens, the upstairs gets incredibly hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what?
Because they fight each other and the heat goes up, and the heater is up there too.
Well, homeowner said something different.
I don't know. I think it happened a few times. Maybe I was wrong about the directions.
Oh. I was told that nothing happens if they're fighting each other, but please
Okay,
try
I
and
texted
see
you.
what the fuck happens.
I'm fine with it. I was just curious if I could like turn it up without affecting you guys down here.
I think you will get
That's
affected
our,
before we will.
Okay.
As our short rest draws to
Is
a
there
close,
a glass
I
over there?
offer everyone a pint
There are
of my
like
beer.
20 glasses I put away down there. Not really, but there's like 10. Okay.
Just any of these.
Yeah. Or if you open the cabinet,
I take
there's
your pint of beer, and I go get a real one from the fridge.
Does everyone else accept a pint of beer?
I'll drink a pint of beer.
Yeah.
Would everyone like to try this with me? It's been nicely aged.
Isn't
Sure,
it
why not?
cider?
Yeah.
Well, I would love to.
I will be there.
I'll pour some into Andy's keyboard, and we'll get it routed.
Sure, sure.
Hey, if you actually come, can you bring me Happy Lemon?
Are they still open? Also, no.
No, it's okay. I actually shouldn't drink it now. But yeah, I was literally gonna be like, "Oh, Kirby's coming tonight. I'm gonna text him," and then you said that. I was like, "God damn it! There goes my Happy Lemon."
Gotcha.
Next week I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, everyone who drank my fake pint
Andy,
of
do you
beer
want some of this?
gets
Yeah.
5 hit points.
Just like half a glass.
Okay, doke.
5 temporary hit points.
Thank
I'm all about
you.
making your fake beer.
Be nice to that glass.
Okay.
So what does the ale do for us again?
Everyone gets 5
temporary
temporary
hit
hit
points.
points.
So you get 5
I'll take
additional on top of your normal
Yeah.
maximum
Also,
hit
that
points.
penguin wine glass is off limits. I'll probably put that away for like. No,
It
you
will
can grab
go
that.
away
Yeah,
at your next.
it's off limits. I'll put it away for the party. I just don't have anywhere to put it.
And that if you
That one's
get
fine.
hit, you cannot recover.
That one I
like
can get
maximum.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
The other ones are from Washington, so they're a little harder to get again. Did you?
I
Is
missed.
there a? Okay, I was like, is there a hole or something?
a hole in my head.
That is 5 more.
Was that Archimedes' cup or something, where if you fill it up too much, it drains itself?
Yeah.
I really want to get one of those, but they're not common.
I mean, the problem is if anyone is wrong in your house, you're the one who pays for it.
Yeah. Be an outdoor drinking game.
Yeah, I like it.
Successfully successfully finished our short rest?
Tastes like cider.
So describe to me what you're doing during your short rest.
We are hanging out, watching the portal, and if it looks like it's gonna just disappear on us, then we'll stop our rest and run through it.
Stab with a
I don't
javelin.
know, am I sucking on the gem or something? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it still frozen?
And after like 10
The gem?
15 minutes,
Is it still frozen?
No, it does.
Okay. Is my hand still invisible?
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
your invisible hand can hold the gem?
Well,
That's cool.
That is
after
cool.
like 15 minutes of the rest is when I pour everyone's beer and pass them out.
All right.
Do you want that gem frozen again?
hold it out. Light me, or
I'll just
Freeze me?
guess frostbite on it. I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What does that do?
It just causes numbing frost to form. This has to be on a creature though. I scope spell and I cause it frost to form on his hand but not harm him.
All right. Yeah.
Dude, I got like some tightness in my back. Could you like?
Yeah. Just,
And in fact, like you don't feel any like cold on your hand.
so yeah, I put ice on you.
Decorative Shack from the Icy Hot commercials.
Oh God.
You guys do succeed on your short rest.
Alright. And I apparently have used 2 hit dice, so I get 2 more.
I did not roll a d20 for help.
Good.
Good try, Alec. Good try.
You almost got me.
Next time.
Man, I used 2 hit dice and I wasn't even back to full.
Do you want to use a
Well,
third, or are you out?
shall we
I guess you're out.
proceed
I'm out.
through in hopes that it leads home?
I think I've still yet to use a hit dice.
Well,
Oh, I see.
I don't imagine there being a whole lot else to do in this area, so yeah. Yeah.
Can I try sending one of my dancing lights in and out?
You can do that.
Alright, I send one of my dancing lights in and try to pull it back out.
Okay. You can no longer see it when it goes through, so you
Yeah.
cannot pull it out.
I should
Maybe
know
we
that
should
would
send
happen.
Pog in first and see what happens.
How would we be able to see what happens?
Well, can't she see through Pog's eyes?
If it's in the same plane of existence and less than 100 feet away.
I feel like a lot of those things would be broken. Like both of them.
What if I give you
Fair.
a rope to hold on to?
But
You
maybe.
And I throw
Who
Pog
knows?
through. I like that.
Fuck you. And you go through, and then
I walk through the portal.
I walk through.
I'll walk through third.
All right. Well, hang on.
You gotta
Just
kill
kidding,
one
I
of
don't
you
walk
first.
through.
You're
We all walk through
snack stand.
Sweet.
unless somebody is on the computer.
All right, guys.
Chris wants to do what Pog is for, but
I really didn't think this was gonna be a continuation of the dungeon.
Yeah.
No. Pog is just to look cute. I don't know why you think that's for anything else.
okay. I thought like scouting, no? Like
No, you're thinking of normal familiars.
Hey! Fuck off! Pog is super useful. He rings bells for us. Jesus Christ.
yeah. I thought maybe he could walk through and ring a bell if there was danger.
He can't
That's
if
all I
it's.
was asking.
Well, we wouldn't be able to see if it's like not the same place.
How do ropes work through portals?
How do ropes work?
We don't know a lot of things about it. The important thing is that's not what we use Pog for.
Of course not. Pog is there to spread flour on the ground and ring bells.
Just to look adorable.
Yes.
Sacrifice myself before Pog. Done.
I mean, you don't need
Yes.
to sacrifice yourself for Pog. But yeah, you're consistently going to sacrifice before Pog.
Before. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a dangerous situation we don't know what's ahead, I should look, not Pog.
Well, I mean, probably somebody else other than you should look because you're not very stealthy.
Well, true. But if I do want him getting hit, I probably have the highest chance of survival.
I mean, I have more HP than you, but I'm also more likely to get hit by things.
How much HP do you have?
He's a
Well-
bear all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost. What did I lose?
Have you
I
seen
lost
that
84 hit points that last fight.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hey, Reed. Kirby. When can Reed turn into a goldfish?
What?
When can Reed turn
I
into a
can
goldfish?
now turn into a goldfish as of yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
So I
You
want
just
you to
leveled
jump
up.
off of a 150
So wait.
foot cliff.
If you were to be eaten by Pog and then turn back into a druid, what would happen?
I believe that we just separate entirely.
You wouldn't like rip Pog into like a 20 pieces?
There's some rule about if you occupy the same existence, the same space of existence as another creature, there's like something that happens.
But does he really occupy the same space or does he grow? Like I don't really know how transformations
I
work.
don't grow.
Inside of him.
You're not like an animorph?
And then he turns into a person, they occupy the same space. Because he's bigger than their stomach.
So what happens if a goldfish is in like a box
Is
and it
this
turns into a
the-
person?
Box
Attic,
isn't a
the
creature.
basement thing that we were in? The guy's house?
No, it's
Basement thing?
different.
Oh, that was like a small cellar. This is a much larger thing. I need minis, guys.
Oh, Pog.
I've not been watching what you're drawing at all.
That's good. Because you can't see it yet.
Keep your
Did I?
eyes to
I didn't take
yourself.
anyone, right?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I see some red things and
It's your food.
and what looks like a Tetris piece.
Okay. Decade, you are the first one through. You're over here? Is this you? Oh no, you're this guy.
What happened? There's people in there.
You just kind of like peek your head in and you see this in front of you. So what this is you come out of this stone archway, much the same on the other side. You see some kind of altar broken up into 3 pieces. This is a little obscured from the side of it. You see a couple hastily made barricades with just like wood and like nails just kind of like sharply jutting out of it,
Oh.
with orcs hiding behind both sides. Orcs. And then roll a perception check.
9.
Cool. You see a couple other portal-looking arch things. This one is entirely shattered, as is the one across the room, and then there's one here that is not currently doing anything, but is on this far wall.
So it's not a doorway? Because there's no portal there?
That's correct.
Just a wall behind it?
Yep.
And so I see all 4 of these orcs?
Yeah, and they take aim at you,
Mm-hmm.
except for this
Do we
one.
succeed in like walking through directly after him, or is it a turn?
Unless Deca wants to do something else, then yeah, everyone will walk in.
What?
Okay. I mean,
Is there nothing right in front of me?
Instead, one after the other.
In front of you,
Yeah.
there's this altar.
It's really up in the air whether everybody else is walking as well.
And they have bows, crossbows?
Well,
They
you and I
have
both without reacting at all.
crossbows.
Hmm.
You should wave to them with your invisible hand.
Did
It's okay, we'll ring a bell for each other.
Fireball perception. I hold up the gem.
Okay, let's roll initiative then.
Damn it.
So you guys all walk into the scene.
21.
13.
Oh, that's so low for you.
Right?
11.
23.
Reed, what were you again?
He's 21. Ten.
Okay. So let's reorient you guys. I don't know how you guys want to go through or not. Feel free to put yourselves however.
Looks fine to me.
I mean, yeah, so Deckard, me, and Reed were the first 3 to say we walked through, but
all right.
So,
Essentially, you guys all enter the room shortly or thereafter.
Which one are you? Back right?
good knock right. The tiniest looking one.
But 3 3 crossbow bolts go towards you.
Me?
Yeah.
Suckers. 16.
2 of them will hit. 10 piercing damage.
I giggle.
And this one seems to run up some stairs.
Is the ground made of the same thing as the closet place, or not the closet, but the other place we're in? Like
No.
is it iron and ice?
No. In fact, do a perception check. Or a nature check instead.
Do I choose, or are you telling me nature?
I'm telling you nature.
14.
Yeah, this has a similar hue of the kind of like rock and dirt that this whole floor is made out of, typically seen in the Five Peaks. This ground, however, is very wet. There's at certain places puddles, just various places around the room. Not enough to like slow you down or anything, but the whole ground is like wet. Okay, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. I move in. And I shoot at one of these guys.
Okay. They're like behind some of these covers, so
Oh.
not enough to like totally block you, but it does partially obscure them. They are intentionally defensive here.
Do I already have my bow out, presumably?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I shoot him.
All right.
And
Ooh.
that's a 1.
Solid.
Yeah.
It adds to the barricade.
Sweet.
You like finish nailing that thing down.
It's very solid now. All right, Reed.
Yeah. So I guess they're not friendly, huh?
I don't know. Maybe they just want to poke us with things.
I turn into a bear and I walk
Acupuncturist.
towards the red one.
How many times can you turn into a bear a day?
Depends how many short rests I get.
Oh, seriously? Is a short rest thing?
More than you.
Huh? Truth, man. So OP.
They sort of are, yeah, until they're not, and then they are again. It's a weird thing. Anyways, yeah, I do the attack thingy.
All right.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
It's too bad. I do 8 damage by biting them.
You want to tell me the number?
What?
Can you tell me the number?
20?
Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to know.
Yeah, that's fine.
You bite in and rip out a good chunk of this orc's flesh. Jacket.
Alright, we've got 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Yeah. I'm going to stand behind Stout Fist right here. And take.
You do have to actually enter the room.
Enter.
Yeah.
Do I have to move in front? Right here, I guess? Yeah. And take aim at the far left one, that red person, with a ray of frost.
Okay.
The 12 to hit.
That does not hit. Now there's an ice spike growing off this barricade. Anything else?
And then can I yell? Any chance you guys want to talk?
You can yell that.
I yell. Any chance you guys just want to talk?
Cool. In common, I assume?
Yeah, in common.
Great.
Yeah, some orcs will definitely want to talk.
I roar back at bear.
All right, Stuffus.
How far am I from them?
You can probably make it around to this one on the right, but not the two guys on the left.
Well, am I at least 30 feet away from them?
At least.
Yes.
They seem to be at 30.
Okay. I take out my new javelin.
Okay.
And I throw it at one that I think is at least 30 feet away.
All right.
You want it to be less than.
You want it to be less than that.
What?
Within
Why?
the first range, you don't have disadvantage,
Oh.
but in between the other two, you do have a
so
disadvantage.
what's the minimum range?
5 feet.
5 feet. You can stab someone.
Oh. Okay. Well then I take 3 steps forward so that they're definitely within 30 feet, and I throw it at the red one.
Right, part of your wind up.
Yeah. It's like a a step together, and then all my strength I chuck it. Hope it does something special because it's a fancy javelin.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you throw it, and you feel like with that throw, you would not have hit someone behind a thing of cover, and yet the javelin, as you release it from your hands, turns into a bolt of lightning and shoots through the red person.
What? Does it do damage?
Yeah, roll 4d6.
4d6?
Yeah.
We didn't use that on the elemental, did we?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not. No.
I'm just using it on a random level.
46.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might have healed the elemental.
Yeah, he was kind of lightning based. 9, 15, and do I add my strength?
No. Yeah, the lightning just arcs through his body, and he convulses and falls dead, scorched and simmering down to the ground.
Holy shit!
Is this
I
javelin
stand there
gone, or is it?
No, it's just at the back of the room
Okay.
where the lightning ended. Anything else? And you moved somewhere, I bet?
You moved
I
so
said I
that
moved like a few feet forward.
Alright.
Yeah. I literally just stand at Ostrap like, holy shit!
All right. Decade.
So yeah, I see what Stalfus did with the spear, and I just chuck that gem as hard as I can.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
He grabs it and runs away.
12.
You try to do that, but you realize that you probably don't want to throw the gem.
I realize that.
Yeah, you're fairly convinced at this point that you shouldn't throw the gem.
Okay, take an action surge.
That doesn't take your action.
Okay.
You attempted to do a thing, and you were like, you thought better of it.
Okay.
That's just DM sense right there, like you're
Does he
being
get a wisdom saving throw against that?
Is there a bow laying on the
Like
ground
override
next to
his
the dude's?
understand?
No, I can't even
He
use
did
it.
get a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Got a 12. Huh?
No. Okay. I pull out my dagger and I run over at the other dude.
Go for it. By the way, gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, real gravity.
I come at this dude from the side, like, "Ah, I'm gonna fuck your face," and get him. Yeah.
Go for it.
You sound like a good guy.
18.
Yeah.
No, 16. 17. 17.
Yes.
That's the number I
that
was looking for. And a dagger is D4, which is one of these. This one.
1.
5 damage.
Yeah, you managed to get him right in the cheek, carves into his tongue, and he kind of goes, "Wow!"
Yeah.
and just blood pours out.
And put a smile on your face.
Okay. At this point, two figures come down from the stairs. And one of them you recognize.
I reckon.
Yep.
Who?
Yeah.
And
So,
Shaggy.
This larger orc with like large tusks and just smooth green skin with scars across his face emerges from there wearing chainmail. Looks at you and takes a small green cloak and throws it to the ground and says something to the effect in Orc to you. We killed your ward. Now it's time for you, you coward.
Who is this?
Some orc. We don't understand it unless you speak orc.
You recognize him?
We probably don't know that.
Okay. And then he kind of screams and thumps his chest. This guy will drop
He
the...
threw down a green cloak?
Yeah, Shrunk's cloak.
Oh, cool. Got it.
And he pulls a great axe off from his back and swings it back at you, Duckett, seemingly enraged by the presence of this commanding officer. Does a 17 hit?
Me? Sorry. Yeah.
That does 13 slashing damage.
What I get hit by? And the
Great
orc in front of
axe.
me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He pulls out a great axe and just brings it across your chest. And
Fucker.
seems to be like enjoying the thrill of this.
He cuts off some of my arrows.
And then this guy is going to then throw a spear at you. This person's going to shoot a crossbow bolt at you. A 12 isn't easy, right? But a 22 does.
Be cool if it didn't.
13 piercing damage as just this spear embeds itself into your arm.
Does like temporary hit points? How does that work?
So you lose them first,
Okay.
and then you lose.
Okay.
And like you can't regain
Yeah.
them by healing or anything like that. This guy also is still alive, and seeing the target will also aim at you. 21.
Nope.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be their turn. So it's yours now.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow. Probably at the green dude. The bad dude.
Go for it.
Natural 1. I am loving my dice tonight.
Yeah, just like it just falls to the ground and he just laughs in you.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
How many dice do you get?
I'm just rolling to see which ones are in my favor because none of them are.
And all that damage is going to you.
You get hit by 15 arrows.
It's not my turn.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, no, it's not my turn. I guess I move closer to this side.
Okay. Yeah, there's about like a waist-high piece of rock that seemed to form one of these arches over there, and then just like a bunch of other rocks.
Okay.
Reed.
There's still one like standing directly next to me, right?
No, that one got just like evaporated by lightning.
There is another one in
But there is another one, yeah.
There is another.
Yeah. I try to maul the one that's closest to me.
Go for it.
Does he get advantage if he's flanking?
In front of you?
It's only like if he's not aware that you're being
I
attacked.
just sliced his face off.
Does a 9 hit?
It sure doesn't.
19?
Yeah.
9 slashing damage.
Is that your bite or your claw?
That's claws.
Yeah, just barely holding together, you dig in deep and you like pull out some organ. And you're like, oh god, that's gross. But he's just barely hanging on. Cool.
Alright, let me move off to the side a little bit. Kind of stay behind equally everyone. And I'm going to fling an ice knife at the back line there, at the same big green green guy.
Go for it.
It's a 10.
What is the save?
Well, first it's piercing damage for the target.
Yeah, tell me what that was. Oh, what was your attack?
I rolled a 10.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so then they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
13.
The smaller orc wearing the hide armor rolled a 3, but the bigger dude rolled a 14.
Okay, so the smaller one takes 2d6. 7.
Yeah, the bigger guy just kind of like knocks him out of the way and just kind of like pathetic. Surface, unless you want to do anything else.
So there's the one next to the one I fried that's alive, and the one to my right.
Yes.
So if I were to go pick up the javelin, is that a whole turn, or can I go to it, pick it up, and then throw it?
It's pretty far away from you. There's a barricade in the way.
Where is it?
It's like over there.
Okay.
That being said, what are you trying to do?
Can I take out my hammer and run the one to my right then?
Yeah. Or this one over here?
Yes, that's the one I'm referring to, if I can make it to it.
You can't quite make that. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, that'd be 30. Yeah, can't quite.
Yeah, okay, 25 cents of that. Okay, then I'll take my hammer and make it to the one that I can.
Could you climb over the barricade?
You could attempt to climb over the barricade, but it would be a roll.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Okay, make an athletics check.
13.
Yeah, that's enough. You just vault over this thing and land next to this orc.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm going to make that one. Okay, perfect. Then I will swing at him with my hammer.
Go for it.
That's the one that was taunting that he killed my friend, but it was an orc, so I didn't understand it, right?
Yep.
No,
Oh, no.
that's this guy.
That's
This big, can you, I don't know what the stream is like.
No, yeah, you're fine.
This guy is the guy that was taunting.
That's the guy that was taunting.
That's
Okay.
like the.
So I'm going to attack the guy on the right. I rolled a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
My D8 is a 3 plus 3 is 6 damage to him.
Okay.
And I will use my shield to knock him prone because there's gravity.
Yeah, it dents in and just like rips a piece of the hide armor with your hammer, and he got like an 8.
I rolled a 16 for my prone knock.
Whack! Yay! He's prone.
If I knock him prone, can I disengage for free, or does he just get half move?
Do you want to find out?
Sure, I'll like back 5 feet away.
Actually, you did use your whole movement to run over here.
Okay, never mind. Then I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I will find out at a later point.
I'm like, yeah, whatever, it'll be fine.
I was like, don't know if he's not prone, can he still use his reaction? That's all I don't know. So
Yeah, why not?
My turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This orc is looking bleary-eyed and just like really out of it in front of you.
Okay, I use my bonus action to second wind at 1d10 plus 4. I get 6 health back. Okay. Then I'm gonna rotate around. And I'm gonna try and slice him again with the knife. Do I get him? Do I get him? 18.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you know you're not adding your archery to that.
Yeah, I'm only doing 6. And then I do 7 damage.
Easily just drops him to the ground.
Sweet. I leave the knife in. Use an action surge. I spin around and I pick up the javelin.
All right, you have to go get it. It's yeah.
I get it. Pick up the javelin, and then I turn toward the big scary dude, and I'm just like, "You want some of this, punk?" Then I ready in action in case he does anything stupid.
He waves like this.
So I try and intimidate. Oh, no. Can I try and intimidate him?
You can if you want it to be your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an intimidation.
19.
I fried the guy with, right?
Yeah.
Or the javelin. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Sweet. And I'm there like, no! I start swearing at him in Gnomish.
Okay.
What does he say in
You-
Gnomish? Because I understand Gnomish.
Your mother was a bedpan.
Classic Gnomish insult.
Yeah. There we go.
Your father smelled of elderberry.
Yes.
Your father spelled it elderberries.
Your mother was a prostitute. Your father smelled of elderberries.
I haven't watched that in a while.
Alright.
Anyway, next. That was me.
Okay.
That was you.
Cool. Oh, it's its turn. Their
Who's
turn.
on first?
No, what's on second?
No, what's on second? Who's on first?
Okay. He goes, don't go anywhere. And goes up the stairs.
He says that. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He says that in common.
Yeah.
Wait, is that guy still alive?
No, he
Okay.
is now arched over the barricade. This guy gets up and is like, fuck. And we'll try to hit you with his great axe.
Do it.
He rolls an 8.
I let him hit me in the shoulder and I laugh at him.
Just kind of ding, hits the armor and runs up. And he's gonna run. He's going to.
Half of his movement because he's already not prone.
Yeah, that's right.
He's gonna make. Yep.
Yeah. He runs over, and so you get an attack of opportunity as he runs to the edge of this pool of water.
I roll a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
D8, which is one hand. Yes. 4 damage.
You thunk him good, but it just kind of staggers his cadence as he just makes that same move. Okay. Okay. Grant.
I shoot an arrow at him. Am I within range? Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
That's.
7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it just pierces through his heart, and he falls face first into this pool of water.
Oh, is he bleeding on it now?
Yeah.
I go to the water. Or I guess I can't.
Yeah. So let's continue this in combat.
Yeah. Oh, is the stairs up? Like, is there a wall where if you're coming down the stairs you can't see me if I'm like hiding here?
Sorry, what's that?
If I'm hiding like right here, is there like a hallway leading up? So when
It's
they're coming-
exposed stairs for 5 feet, and then it goes into like a wall,
Okay.
basically into a like a cave.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go there and hide. I'm gonna put my bow away.
Okay. Do you want to make that the hide action?
Oh. Sure. What do I add to this?
Your stuff.
14.
Okay. Reed?
I would like to run up the stairs.
Okay.
What's your movement?
40.
He's like in the stairs.
Yep, let's talk about how that works. Alright. Freaking decade.
What the fuck? Sorry.
What you up to?
You're racing how like we're not gonna run back through the portal.
That's a fair point. The portal closes behind no. Man, I hate this.
It's so big. It's still all there.
The stream's less bright. It's easier to see.
Yeah, but I'm so far behind. I can't see
Yeah.
them trying to clean in real time.
Those are the trade-offs.
Okay, you come up some stairs. Oh, jeez.
Where are the stairs? Sorry.
They're right here.
They're non-contiguous stairs.
They're right here, and then they're gonna lead over there.
There's a portal.
Oh.
Oh.
That cake is alive!
Alright.
You emerge into this hallway thing.
Okay.
Can this get everything? I don't know if it
Yeah, it
do.
sees 360.
Oh, so I shouldn't have moved it.
The only weird part is right on the edges when it's close are a little blurry, like right here. So anything you want to see, just make sure it's not directly on a sideline.
Okay,
Like
but we
this
could put
is-
it 90 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, I can put it like right here.
Okay, that seems great.
It definitely saw everything before it was moved the first time.
My bad.
I mean, it'll all work out eventually, but.
Alright.
Let's try this option.
Alright, so I see. Okay. The camera keeps moving now.
Give him 15 to 30 seconds and it'll catch up.
Well, I'm now in the position where the camera keeps moving, so I'm like looking at it. And then
It's getting nauseous.
Fair.
Okay, so it's just like a there's no like extra turn. There's just like a hallway now that I see.
What?
Oh wait, no, you're still drawing shit. Never mind.
I mean, it goes to the right. It goes straight. You can, from where you are, see another exit that to the left, another 10 feet down. But you can't see anything more than that.
Okay, how much movement do I have left?
0 or 40.
Great. Yeah, I'll just stop here. And then like try to see if I can hear anything.
Do a perception check.
That is not good.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I like barely leaned.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
That's a 9.
You hear a very large banging noise. Oh man, that thing is toast.
And I prepare to attack anything that comes close to me.
Okay.
It's not, somebody that I've seen and have talked to before.
What's going on, peasants?
So, Grant, did you kill the one in front of me?
Yeah.
Is that why he's face down? Okay. I remember you attacking him, but I just didn't know if you finished him off or not. So there's only one remaining alive now?
In this room, there's none. But two seem to have ran up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Because Decade. Okay.
Ruined everything.
Jacko.
Yes. All right. Everyone's dead in this room, right? Yeah.
Wait, sorry. 1 second. Reed, you hear some clinking coming from somewhere, but you can't quite place it.
Okay.
Sounds like some clinking metal. And sorry, go ahead.
I guess. Let's see. How far do I move up? I'm just gonna stay off over the corner here as well.
Okay. Okay. Great. Anything else?
Did you cut yourself?
I
Ankle's fine.
ready a ray of frost for if the goblins rapier.
Okay, they're orcs for sure.
Sorry, works.
Yes.
You get those goblins, man.
Stuff it.
On steroids.
Okay, so the guy that I was chasing died.
Yeah.
Deckett has my javelin.
Yeah, and he's shaking it around. He looks scary as fuck with it, though.
And I saw orcs go up the stairs.
Yeah.
I will chase said orcs up the stairs.
All right, you're pretty far from everything.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use my action to dash.
5, 15, 20, 30, 35. So you can make it basically back over to here with a little bit of movement left. You're basically where Reed was, but you can move 5 more feet.
Okay. Do I see the enemies?
You do not see the enemies.
Okay. Well, I'll move 5 more feet and try and look around, I guess.
So there seems to be a hallway going to your right and a hallway extending very far in front of you.
Oh, I will move 5 feet in front of me, I guess.
Okay.
And let me know if I see anything at the end of my run.
No, now you're just in that hallway.
Yeah. Well, maybe 5 feet was the difference. I don't know.
Okay, Decade. It worked, kind of.
What am I feeling like? Any more urges?
No?
No?
Did you
I
text me?
feel
by
like
the
you
way?
stole my javelin.
What?
Did you text me? Can you check your text at some point? Not now.
I can't leave this screen.
Tonight, later.
Did you send over Facebook?
Sure.
I can check
This
that.
doesn't matter for right now, though.
Todd. What's going on in this room now? Anything interesting?
Any questions about what's there?
No, I mean, like, are any of the pieces of the room any more understandable now? Or is it all just rubble and nothing particularly interesting?
Okay, do a perception check.
Nope. 5. Okay. I scamper up the stairs.
Okay.
And I see a bear butt.
Yes, you do. We can wait till after your turns.
That was it. I don't see anything at the top, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you see the hallways.
I said like, hey, stop this, and I toss him the javelin.
Okay.
Does he murder me?
I mean, you have a hammer and a shield, so just make a dexterity check to see if you can catch it.
It doesn't turn into lightning, though. Oh god, I rolled a natural 1.
It turns into light. No, I'm just kidding. You look like a huge fucking fool trying to catch it like with your shield, and you just kind of like smack it against the wall.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, I pick it back up.
Alrighty.
I just don't. Okay.
Dagger it.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right.
Okay, you guys now see.
The what?
I think there should be like triple the minis.
There's already.
Oh no, this is a good one. This is what I want. Okay. So a blue frog thing. It doesn't look quite as big as the red one that you fought earlier. Maybe more as an adolescent, but turns this corner, charges over to the bear. Do you want to use your attack?
I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, does it attack me?
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, it runs up to you. Yeah, you're in the hallway. It's going to attack you.
Yeah, I attack it.
It looks aggressive.
So, how does... I don't actually know how multi-attack works for this thing.
You get both.
Okay.
But this thing, do you mean the bear?
For readying an attack.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive
Does
this
an
thing.
11 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Natural 20 hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I do 14 piercing damage with my bite attack.
Nice. Yep. You take a chunk of blue flesh out, and just blue kind of oozes to the ground of its arm. Okay. And then it's going to attack you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I was like, what am I doing? Okay. A 17,
That definitely hits the bear.
and then a 13.
That also hits the bear.
All right. So 4 piercing damage as it bites you right back,
Okay.
and then taking its claw, rips it aside and does 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Does the temporary HP affect my bear form?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's right, but I think it is.
I would think it does too. I don't know.
You say 9 and 7?
No, the first one was low. It was like a 4.
4 and 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then, sorry, do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I guess you drank the beer, not the bear, so I have no idea how it works.
I am the bear. 13.
Okay.
Yeah, but you drank it as a human.
Yeah, yeah.
It is now Grant's turn.
Which hallway was it that it appeared in?
The one that you're not in.
Okay, so the opposite one. But I'm only 5 feet down that hallway, right?
Yeah.
It's my turn, right? Well, I see people running in, so I pull out my rapier and I run through.
You are quickly looking at Deckett's butt. You climb up the stairs. You're now over there.
Can I see the thingy?
Not right now, but you can hear it. It's like fighting the bear. You can kind of see it like lean over and bite the bear.
Can I like shove past them to attack it? Is there any way for me to attack it?
Yeah. Kirby, you're still medium, right?
Large.
You're gonna have a hard time squeezing past the bear,
Okay.
but it's possible.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing whatever so that I can attack it. I'm also gonna let that go. Over
Okay,
there.
make an athletics check.
Sweet. Let's see if I roll a 1. 4 plus things, like 12, I think. No,
Yeah.
I lied. 4 plus 6, 10.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
12 would have been fine. You push and shove on the bear, but you can't quite get it out of the way. You could maybe try to stick the rapier around, but it would be at disadvantage.
Yeah,
And
can I
it's
just
covered.
ready an action if something tries to attack me? I can grab it.
Okay. Reed, you kind of get
continue
shoved.
trying to murder the frog thing.
Yeah, and you get shoved from behind from Grant, briefly trying to get by, and before giving up, and now it's your go.
I start saying out loud in bear.
Oh,
things
sorry.
that-
Also, you noticed that where you took the chunk out of it before,
Yeah.
that wound seals.
All right. Not a lot I can do about that. Hey, cool. That's another natural 20 on my bite attack.
Nice.
Does a 13 hit?
Nice.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that is now 17 bite, piercing damage with my bite attack, though.
Damn. Same spot, same effect. Slightly bloodier.
And I can't really move anywhere, so I'm gonna ignore the.
You can move. Like you could probably, push the dwarf out of the way, or
Nah, it's cool.
okay. Okay, Jacko.
All right. If I move right behind, I guess Beckett here. How much of the bear can I see from here?
Some.
Can I see the bear's face or claws?
Why?
Because I want to add frostbite onto its teeth.
I don't think I've ever seen this spell before.
It doesn't actually do anything.
Cool concept, though.
It's just gonna add frost onto his teeth.
I mean, this is like okay. Roll a perception check.
That's 14.
Okay, yeah, you make out just enough of these bear's teeth.
All right. Well then, I'm going to cast frostbite with sculpt spells, so he doesn't need to worry about a saving throw, just to get frost to form on his.
I think sculpt spell is for AOE.
Any evocation that
Okay.
requires a saving roll.
I have no idea what any of these spells do, but I'm loving it.
Yeah. Let me bring that up.
Sculpt spell is a evocation wizard thing.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
choose not to kill people that are on their team.
Oh.
Automatically
Other
succeeds
creatures
in
that you-
savings. Yeah.
I don't know if this has ever had an effect before.
Right now, it just kind of looks cool.
Okay, cool. So as a bear, you feel like your teeth have grown these icicle fangs, but you do feel chilled.
Unfortunately, this particular bear has very sensitive teeth.
Right. Yeah. Not enough Sensodyne.
Get pain freeze immediately.
I lose concentration and I fall down and die. I'm allergic to ice.
Okay, Starfist.
So there's nothing ahead of me in my hall. I obviously would probably hear a bear attacking.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn around and see it. It's right there.
Okay, I'm not like far enough down the hall that it makes a difference. So I start walking back towards that hall, and if Deckard allows me, I grab my javelin from him.
At this point, so there's like, you have to like hop over the bear and squeeze past Grunt, and then you can go see Deckard.
Oh, they're all in the junction?
Yeah, can you not see on the thing?
I'm sorry, I thought they were all down the hall and Deckard and I were behind them.
No. Essentially, the bear is at the impasse between the two hallways, with you guys around the bear.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I'll try and move through, I guess.
To Deckard?
Would it be easier for me to move through to make it to the...
Are you able to just reach over
Frog?
the bear?
You could climb on top of the bear, probably.
I mean, I guess I'll take the easier path to the frog.
So that, to be clear, is to climb on top of the bear.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. You climb your way up there.
I'll do that. Do I athletics check or anything, or am I good?
Let's just do a very like low DC Constitution saving throw for the bear.
Oh, not for me?
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not I can support the weight of a door.
It's whether or not you can be stable enough for Stoufus to get a really solid attack.
Are you saying anything to me while you're doing this?
I'll shout, let me through, as I'm trying to make it through. But
Okay.
just generally, not towards you.
Yeah, whatever. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like trying to throw you off or something.
Right, yeah.
18 Constitution.
Yeah, that's fine. So you get on top of the bear.
Can I swing an attack
Yeah?
from on top of the bear?
Yep.
Which is fucking awesome, by the way. I rolled a 15.
That hits.
Alright. I rolled an 11 for damage.
Nice. You thud him in his froggy face. He ribbits slightly. Anything else?
He ribbits. That's amazing, Kirby.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, bonus action, try and knock him prone.
Okay.
I roll a 9, so it's probably not going to work.
Nope.
Fair.
Yeah, you lose your footing a little bit on the bear, and he manages just to fight off the shove.
God, I hope. Should I take melee combat just so we can do this like forever, Kirby? That would be awesome.
I mean, you're assuming that I'm gonna live for like 2 more sessions.
True. I guess I assumed your last character.
So Stafford's just riding a bear in front of me.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Is there room?
Yeah.
Which way?
What do you mean?
Could I get by them that way? Or could I attack the thing? Either option.
There's room on top of the bear. The bear kind of fills the hallway.
Could I attack the thing without getting on top of the bear?
No, it's around a corner.
Get on my shoulders,
So I have
Dick.
to climb onto the bear to Stafford.
Can you get like
Yeah, or hop over it.
Crawl
prone
under.
and like crawl underneath me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
You slap the
Okay, I want to crawl under the bear, and then I want to use the lightning penis maneuver and stab up at the frog.
Okay. You are prone, so you have disadvantage.
Okay.
But go for it.
You get
Okay. So, and is the javelin strength? Javelin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yes. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. So I roll 17.
That is.
Sweet. And the javelin's a 1d6.
Yep.
So I rolled a 3, so I did 2 damage.
what?
You notice that it previously, where you noticed the hammer just kind of like hit an impact but bounce off, this easily glides in and just quick stab.
Yeah. Bear penis.
Maybe you should let me use the javelins.
You
I mean, it
yell
did
for me on
damage.
top of the bear.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you see it that well. Okay, he's gonna try to claw you.
Me?
Yeah, you hit him recently. But with advantage, he gets a 14, which I don't think.
That does not hit.
Okay,
Sucker.
and then he'll try to bite the bear.
Don't get the baby.
All right, that one is a 24.
It hits. Just barely.
Just
Surprise!
Just barely. 6 piercing damage.
Alright. Cool.
But just as soon as that blood drips out from it, the wound just seals back up.
Damn it.
Okay, Grant.
Can I somehow get to the...
You're big enough that you can't quite fit on top of the bear in the hallway. Again, you can shove the bear out of the way.
What is that for her?
An athletics check.
Okay, I try to shove the bear. I don't shove the bear.
The bear and Stoutfist and Deckard all kind of working against you here.
Yeah.
You can take a shot. It's hard with the angle and the thing, but it's technically possible.
No, just a
Duck under and then shoot around Beckett.
Yeah, so it's at disadvantage. Well, it's a at the worst three quarters cover, so it's
Right.
plus a bunch to the armor. So not a disadvantage, but plus a bunch to armor.
Just curve your shots. It's fine.
like 14.
Like it's
Yeah,
from one,
that's
you know?
Okay.
Yeah, this one you just like you feel like you have a shot at some point, and you hesitate for 1 second, and it covers up with Stoutfist, and you're just like, okay, no. So you don't even shoot the arrow.
It's a...
Rapier. Oh. Yeah, okay. Same thing.
Stab stuff is in the back of the throat.
I
Reed.
would never. You're like the one person I wouldn't stab in the group.
What?
Thank you.
Did she say that out loud?
I don't know, did he say
No.
If he said that out loud, I would
Definitely
say
killing
that.
that pigeon.
Out of the entire group, he's been the nicest person, and the other two I just haven't really.
How many
talked to.
times have I saved your life?
How many times have you been an asshole to me?
Probably equal number of
Not,
times.
not on the same level at all.
He has saved my life and isn't an asshole. So
Also didn't disappear for 2 weeks while her best friend died in
Yeah.
front of her.
You know, that's probably her fault.
it was so not my fault.
I left him alone with her for like 2 weeks.
All right, guys, work out your drama not in combat. Reed.
I appreciate you, is all I'm saying.
I mean, I'm gonna keep trying to maul this thing to death.
Ice bite.
Oh yeah, so your bite has disadvantage,
Oh.
Alright.
Why does that make things harder?
but it does more damage if you hit.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Does an 11 hit?
It doesn't.
Oh.
Great. How about a 14?
14 will hit.
Okay. 13 slashing damage.
You notice that the bear's mouth open with the ice kind of fully thing. You can't open it wide enough to really get purchase on the creature.
Oh.
How much did you say, sir?
13 slashing? 12 slashing. 12 slashing.
All right. Okay. Chuckle.
Man, I just feel discouraged from that last spell.
You don't notice anything about that.
I didn't. Oh, he said I saw. With the mouth
You
open.
can like sometimes make out your teeth as you're fighting.
How? Where is he?
I'm like,
Just in the hallway, like
I'm
you,
in the hallway, just in the very back, just peering around everyone.
you rolled fine on
Behind me,
perception.
right?
Huh?
That's fine. All right. Yeah.
Like when you rear back to like go in for a bite, you can see.
Right.
You know what? Let's do this again. Frostbite on the claws though this time.
Okay. Alright.
And just in my mind think I'm helping.
Great. Okay, stop this.
Can I get over the bear to attack it, or do I have to attack it from the back again?
You're on the bear. If you want to try to pass through the space of the creature, you'll have to see if you can do that or not.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep riding the bear then.
Alright.
I'm gonna just whack the creature in its face. And I roll a 19 to hit,
That'll do it.
and I roll a 9 for damage.
Yeah, briefly you like cave in a section of bone on his chest, and then it just kind of cracks and reforms.
I bonus action try to knock it prone.
Okay.
I roll a natural 1, so it probably doesn't work.
Well, I'll roll. It doesn't work.
Okay. I mean, natural 1's like a 5, you know? So.
Great. Deckett. You're under the bear.
How alive is that thing looking?
It looks like it is recovering health. So it's hurt, but not like very close to death.
And there's still no room for me to get at it except for under the bear.
What you're currently
Or on top of the bear. Or you could try to shimmy past the thing to the other side.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I want to shimmy. What do I need to do? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yeah!
This is a great acrobatics check.
Bam! I'm waiting for this. Don't let me down. I rolled a 12, and that gives me 16.
Yeah, I got a 15. You manage to just like, and he tries to stomp on you, but you roll and then kind of just go
I like
through.
crab walk, flip by, still holding the gem, still holding the stake. Okay. I back up, take an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay. That happens.
Natural 20.
Shit.
11 piercing damage. Just as you're trying to get away, he manages to rack a claw on your back. Do a Constitution saving throw.
12.
Okay.
Okay. I throw the spear.
Okay.
Javelin thing.
Oh.
Make an attack roll.
Sweet.
It's a javelin.
Yeah, well, I do the, yeah. Which one? Which one am I doing?
Is it though?
Isn't
It's like pure lightning.
Isn't the bear like
Javelin,
directly on the other
not
side?
Spear.
Yeah, hand stop this.
Yeah.
I take offense when he's using
Menacing attack. Okay. I rolled a 14.
Okay, that hits.
Sweet. And what damage am I rolling here?
26. You throw a spear.
Oh, it doesn't turn into lightning?
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
what?
6 damage.
He called it the spear too.
Yeah.
Fuck. You guys are messing with me.
I was not. That's what I was coughing at, not the fact that it didn't turn lightning.
It does stick him pretty good. And you did a thing?
Oh, yeah! Menacing attack.
Do I do a thing?
Yeah, DC 14 wisdom, right? Yeah, DC 14 wisdom. Sorry, and he takes an additional 5 damage.
Nice. It's a good throw. You pierce into him deeply.
Sweet.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Of DC 14.
I got a 4.
Cool. He's now afraid of me and can only do things that you're allowed to do while frightened.
Great.
Until the end of my next turn.
Your thing is just dash away from you, right?
Hmm?
Just dash away from you? different fears have different things.
It can't
He just
move
says
towards
he's
him,
frightened
I think is
of
how
me.
it reads.
Great.
So you have
Got
the
that.
frightened state.
The frightened condition.
Got it.
So it has to.
It has disadvantage on things.
And
Attack
it
rolls
can't
while
move
the source
closer
of the
to
fear is within the line of sight, and it can't move closer to you.
But he's like behind me now, right? So yes. So it like has to move towards us.
Yeah. And it can't really, so.
Sucks for that guy.
Cool. Anything else? Okay.
Do you see anything over there?
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe other things.
Thank you for reminding me. Oh, jeez.
Hmm. Okay.
What the hell? Apparently on YouTube, if you want to see how much the latency is, it literally, if you right click it, it says stats for nerds.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Wait, what?
How funny. So like the stream is 25 seconds behind or 26.69. But if you want to figure that out, you have to right click and click stats for nerds.
Roll for second check when you get to.
Okay.
Oh, it's those two.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. So as the crossbow bolt flies towards you, you take a look over there. It's very bad though. It just kind of smashes against the wall. You see the orc chieftain at the very back. He appears to also be holding a similar gem to you, and it's kind of like channeling into his body.
Hmm.
And he doesn't throw or shoot anything at you.
I shake my gem.
Yeah, swallow it.
Okay.
You say swallow it? I thought about that when I first got it, actually.
But it's this
That's
big.
why I asked how big it was.
Is the green gem bigger
It's
than the white gem?
suppository.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, he only takes suppositories when he's crossed.
This thing is scared, so he's going to try to push
We're
past
having a
the
big
bear.
gem contest.
I'm sorry, BM, what?
He tries to get by me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to resist it?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
14.
All right.
What is
He shoves the two of you to the side, deeper into the hallway.
Two of us? Wait.
Yeah. You're still on the bear.
Okay. Do I have to do what he does, though? Or can I, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
He shoves you, and if you don't want to fall and hit your head. Hey, Grunt, he's going to try to push past you.
Okay. What is that?
Athletics check.
I believe it's a 14.
Okay. Yeah. He flips you over his shoulder,
What the fuck?
moves over to you.
That will be
So
good.
does it move out of combat range? Do we get attacks of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Interesting.
Okay. I did not roll well. I rolled an 8, so...
Do I still have some kind of weird disadvantage thing going on here?
With your claws.
But not with my bite.
No, that appears to have faded when you bit.
Wait, so am I prone?
No,
Okay.
you land.
Wait,
Graceful.
for the opportunity attack, it's just
Like
one
the
thing,
gazelle.
right?
Just one.
Yeah, just one attack.
Alright, well, I got these icy claw things, so I might as well use that. See how that goes. It goes poorly.
Sluggishly, like raises his arms, and just like breaks against a wall. You.
Well,
Oh my god.
is that
Okay.
athletics?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1,
Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
but still roll.
15.
Okay. So you managed to stop him from fleeing, and so he's going to attack you.
Fuck.
He's still afraid, so he's not really making very good attacks. Oh, never mind.
Actually, if he's around the corner, he's no longer frightened.
Okay. Well, great.
Speed line of sight.
So that's, a 22 to hit. Oh, it hits you. Sorry. It does 8 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
5.
Okay. And then another one will hit you as he tries to bite you. And it's an 18.
It's an 18.
And it does 9 piercing damage. Oh no, sorry. That was to hit. The 18 was to hit.
Okay.
9 piercing damage. Okay. That's what's up.
Am I
And-
allowed to let the guy through next time if I were to think of this? Yeah. Okay.
You can always choose to fail a check.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Yep. Depending on the situation, you might have to like perform ins check to see if you succeed or whatever.
If only I could choose to succeed a check.
And then another crossbow bolt at you.
And me?
Yeah.
You're getting flanked.
This guy shoots another one.
Okay, do I do anything?
It's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that would do that.
9 piercing damage.
Sweet.
And then you,
I'm hanging on by like not much. I got like
I'm
5
not gonna attack
arrows
unless
in
it's
me,
time to fight.
and they're like holding pieces of me together. And I got that gem, and I'm like, what the fuck with the spear that's not a lightning?
when you
It's not a spear.
made that thing afraid of you,
Uh-huh.
however that works, you take a look at this orc chieftain, and you notice before I mentioned that the energy was kind of like going into him, it seems to have stopped for that time, and he was like shaking it, like
He
you
was
were,
shaking it too.
similar to what you were doing.
Weird.
Now it seems to have started again.
It's like a shake weight.
Yeah, it's like a generator. Great.
So is that hallway end there and go that way? There's not like more behind me?
He's running back the way we came from, right? Like
Yeah.
towards the main.
There is a wall there.
So that's just a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as
So
you
like left is the room we came from, and right is that hallway that I started to run down.
No,
And-
right? This is gonna help. This is the way we came from, towards whatever you'll see in 30 seconds. These are new ways.
Okay.
And right now, it looks like you're in that hallway where you should be able to see more, but really you're on top of the bear, not there.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and stab the thing.
Go for it.
No, I'm not. Like an 11.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
A little disoriented from it just like shoving past you. You're rolling like really bad.
Right now.
Reed.
Bear.
Bear does. Is it? Wait, sorry. Still there and stuff.
Yeah, but
Do
Gron-
I don't see. Do I know that Deckett's fighting things?
you do a perception check.
20.
Oh yeah, for sure. You hear Deckett like crying out in like soft pain every once in a while as like new arrows enter his already mangled body, and yeah, you managed to get a glimpse of one just before you were shoved out of the way previously.
Can I like get over in front of Deckett?
You're gonna have to figure out how to move Grant out of the way. So you can do an athletics check.
Jump over.
23.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I want to get in front of. You're still on my back, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to just get over in front of Decade and see what's going on.
Could you do it the other way?
What do you mean the other way?
I mean, if does the smaller one fit under that?
Why does that matter?
No, just if it wouldn't fit.
And then put the bear.
Just to have them both in the same
Father.
space.
In the same space, sure.
I don't know.
That's a bet. Yeah, I was a little too preoccupied with the logistics of this. You go over to Decade.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Is that going in front of him?
I
Oh,
want to get in front of Decade.
okay. Make another check.
I turn to them like, I've been collecting ammunition.
15.
That's fine. You can press up against the wall for a little while. You see that stuff.
Yeah. And then I'll wander as far forward as I can. And then.
So as you pass by, you appear on your left and your right appear to be some cells.
Okay.
Those two are empty, and you can get that far.
Okay. I get there. Then. I'm gonna take my action to dash forward. I have 40 movement speed.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then this is 15.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get to this. Yeah, I guess I'll get just to the cells that are in, like, not directly in front of the dude, but in front of the dude. Yeah, sure.
Huh?
That seems fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I can't do a whole lot
The
else.
guys, how much in front of you after this?
Like, what, 10 feet? 15 feet?
You're essentially wherever you want to be because you dashed. I have you right now in within.
Yeah, I just want it to be, like, in a space such that, like, somebody could get by me if they needed to.
That's
There's,
not
like, some
really
sort of
possible.
space. Great, yeah, then I'm just there. It's fine.
Okay. Over you is always an option.
Sure.
Okay. Jacob.
Well, not looking good. Guess this would be a disengage and this one right there.
You don't take him with you.
Oh, well,
The stairs are like 15 feet long,
okay,
so leave him over there.
okay. So there's
What are you disengaging from?
from the giant frog guy that's right in my face.
Wait, so
He's
what's
not.
in
He's
front
not
of
giant.
me and the bear?
Everything's
The
Orcs. The original orcs.
Oh, the original orcs. Oh.
all right.
Okay.
So I'm going to disengage. What is my maximum distance? Going to be what's up? 3, 4, 5, about there.
Sure.
And disengage was my action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Staffist.
I am going to try and run up the bear's back.
Here.
Jump just over the orc and swing down with my hammer on his head as I'm falling to the floor.
You want to attack the smaller one wearing the hide armor, or are you trying to jump over that one to try to hit the one in the back with the chain?
What's the distance for the one in the back?
10 feet. But
Yeah,
you'll have to jump over the orc.
yeah. I'm trying to hit the one in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just jump over him as I'm turning around, and then just try and bash him in the skull as I fall to the floor.
Okay. Make an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Which one?
In acrobatics.
Okay. Acrobatics?
Yeah, you're doing like a flip over 2 orcs off of a bear's back. seems pretty acrobatic.
Okay, fair. That's a 13 then.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
That clears it? Alright, fuck yeah.
That is enough to go over and land, but this the orc that you jump over is going to try to... Nope, he has a crossbow. He's just going to try to punch you.
Okay. Do I get to swing at him first or no?
No, what?
He hits me first? Okay.
Well, this is the first one you're jumping over to get behind the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, fair.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Great. He flails at the air. You are landing now behind this orc war chieftain. He seems to be holding some kind of glowing green gem. And you attack him.
Yeah, try and just smack him in the top of the head as I'm coming down.
Okay.
I roll an 18, so that hits with my plus 5, 23.
Yep.
And that is a D8 plus 2. 9 damage. Or plus 3, excuse me, 10 damage.
Yeah, unexpected, and his eyes seem even a little glazed over as you kind of just like smack him in the head, and he seems to wake up and notice now that you're all there.
I use my bonus action to knock him prone.
Okay.
Hopefully. I roll a 19 plus 5, it's a 24.
Ooh, I got a 22.
All right.
Whack! You knock him to the ground.
So he's holding a gem, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Decade.
And the hallway is it wide enough that he can get past me?
I don't know how to answer the question.
Like, would he have to like attempt to get past? Like, if he just ran, like, would it be?
If he was trying to get out of here, he would run away from you.
Okay.
Where is the javelin?
The javelin, you...
I threw it at the
Still
frog.
stuck
Is it
in
in
the
the frog
frog?
or is it on the floor where the frog
No,
is?
it's just on the floor.
Okay, I go pick up the javelin
Okay.
and I walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, so I walk back to where I am with the javelin. Do you think can I see the blue dude at all?
Kinda.
Okay, so I'm gonna use sharpshooter, which ignores cover,
Okay.
and take my -5 penalty and try and hit him with the javelin.
Okay.
Um, 11.
No, unfortunately.
Does it land next to me?
No, it doesn't get that far. Yeah, you try to arc it around with like just pinpoint accuracy around the bear, and it just barely clips the side of this cage here and just falls behind the bear.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think you're using it right.
That's it for me.
Okay. The frog thing runs away from you. You can have an attack of opportunity if you like.
Hey, this one is so close. 19.
That hits.
10.
Yeah, you managed to stick it in, and it almost like resists as it like was healing around like the wound that you just made, and you managed to get up just before the wound closes.
Oh, fucking god.
That thing's fast.
Yeah.
And he sprints over there. Okay, that being said, this guy will drop his great axe, or sorry, his crossbow, and pull out a great axe and try to swipe at the bear.
Your picture's a bear. I just noticed that.
An 11.
Hits.
11 hits.
Yep.
Do
Oh,
I
it
do all
hits
this
the
thing
bear?
is to get you bear armor and have me just ride on you back with a javelin.
Hot damn. Okay, it
That's
does
amazing.
14 slashing damage.
Okay.
This guy gets up with just like rage in his eyes and a little bit is impressed with that jump. It's just coming at you with his great axe.
Bring it.
In 18.
That misses, motherfucker. I get really excited when they're close. Forgive me.
Yeah, that one is just a 14.
That also misses.
All right. You're a beast. You just repel these 2 blows with this like great axe, and for the first time you get a really nice look at this great axe where you can see it has like a red line tipped and it seems to drip with blood. And it's Grunt's turn.
I'm gonna run after the dude. I think I can reach him.
Yeah, you're aggressive as fuck.
Sweet. Not gonna reach for my character. I'm going to try and
So,
stab him
what, all the
with
way here?
17.
That hits.
Well, I totally rolled with the wrong thing last time. 12?
Nice. Solid. You gonna get him.
Yeah, he's trying to get away, and you just run after him, and you just stab again.
He's still up?
Yeah, he looks fine.
That motherfucker.
Blue frog, man.
AK, you're not even close.
It's actually an illusion that we just keep stabbing.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm sorry. I only crossed off 6 damage there. What was your last one?
12?
Reed.
Frog?
Bear.
Bear, do bear things.
Kirby.
Yeah, I run forward, try to
You're
bear
Well,
it.
there's one in between you and me.
Oh, wait. I thought it was on the ground earlier. I got up. Never mind. Yeah, I attacked the weak-looking one.
Yeah.
That's directly in front of me.
Yep.
I don't have these weird ice things on me anymore, right?
That's correct.
Thank God. Who put those on?
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I do 10 slashing damage to it.
Yeah, and you just eviscerate it, just like taking off huge chunks of flesh. Falls down.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jackal.
that's my turn.
all right. I'm going to move more into the middle here and fire a red frost.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Unfortunately, that misses. It just kind of like has a good angle, but just hits this altar that it seems to be partially behind.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Stuffus.
So if I'm going to take an attack action, can I use my shield knockback first?
I'm not sure. Can you read the thing?
It says if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of your shield.
I think you have to attack first.
I think so. I think at this point you haven't taken the attack action.
Sorry?
At this point you have not taken the attack action.
Okay, alright. Then I'm gonna just try and swing this thing across its chest in front of me.
Okay.
That is a 13.
That misses. It just scrapes across the chainmail.
And then I use my bonus action to shove it, knock it prone. And that I roll a 14.
He gets a 14.
I don't know how that works. I would assume, is it the same as a DC where?
Nope, sorry. Doesn't matter. He got a 15.
Okay. Fair.
I was looking at the wrong person.
Yeah. How's it work if it is even though?
What's up?
How would it work if it was even though?
I think in general how I would rule these things is like he's setting the DC, or I guess you're the instigator, so maybe you're setting the DC and he has to counter it. I don't know. I'll think about it later.
Okay, fair.
I think if you're knocking somebody over, you have to be stronger than them.
That sounds right.
Also fair. Yeah. Either way. Just curious.
All right.
All right, so my turn was kind of a wash.
So was his though. So.
Yeah, fair.
Well, it's Decade. So I'm gonna use the stream.
Hey, Decade.
Yep, I'm back. Sorry.
Would you like to murder some things?
Probably.
Great.
What's happening?
Throw the orb at him.
Pretty much my turn was a wash. I wasn't able to knock it prone, and I did not hurt it.
The little one?
The big one. But he looks impressed with my jump.
Oh. Exciting. Well, once the DM gets back, I will tell the world what I want to do. I was not expecting this immediately after the massive element.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna make it back. Yes. At least there's gravity again. Honestly, I'm very happy about gravity.
You just want to shove things prone.
Yes! Yes! That is why I took that feat. I want to be able to do it. We've made little to no progress on a toad. And these two things in front of us, you know how hurt they are?
One's probably almost dead.
But the big one that I hit's probably like okay-ish, right?
Yeah, he's probably completely fine.
That was the first time you guys had hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was? Okay.
Hey, Decade.
Hey, world.
Hi.
I'm gonna run up, grab the spear, jump on top of the bear, and throw it at something.
Is it a spear that you're grabbing?
I'm gonna grab the mini spear. Is that an active
5, 10,
check or-
15, 20, 25.
or an animal handling check? Because I am handling an animal.
Sure, go for it.
Animal handling. I rolled a 3, so that gives me a 7.
Okay, you managed to get onto him, but he's shaking.
Okay.
He seems a
Try
little
and
perturbed
poke
by your
the guy
presence.
on the other side.
Okay, he's dead, so you stab him.
Oh. Okay. I throw it at the other side.
Got it. All right, you have
Sharpshooter.
disadvantage.
Natural 20. Natural 1. So,
You
with
do stab that
with
guy,
my
though.
sharpshooter, that's a -4.
That's like so appropriate.
It seems pretty deeply embedded in the other orc.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus what he's adding is negative.
Alright. Tries to bite, but hilariously misses. And then... does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Just reaches out with his claws and swipes against your body. It does 7 slashing damage. And then make a constitution saving throw.
Natural 1.
Okay. And then he is gonna run through the portal.
Such an idiot.
So you get an attack of opportunity. if you like.
18.
That hits.
He's going back through to the wind dimension.
He was scared that much, it looks like.
That might be where he's from.
Either way, well, you okay.
5.
Either way, it seems like he's being controlled by these orcs, right?
You have no idea.
We just started attacking it. I don't know what you want.
I thought they like summoned him because he wasn't here.
He like walked down the hallway and I started attacking him.
All we know that Blue Frog was just minding his own business.
He just wanted to go home.
It's your home. It's your goddamn home ball. Don't you want to go home?
Right.
Alright, well, he's fucking in it now.
Wait, there's another Blue Frog?
No, sorry. This is the elemental room, still kind of drawn there. Yeah. This was the problem that we thought we would have, and it turns out we did. Okay, cool. This guy is going to try to great axe Staffus more.
I slapped myself in the chest twice.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
Fuck.
Does that hit? Uh, 22 slashing damage.
What the fuck? 22.
As where you hit your chest, he hits it hard. And it sinks deep into you.
22?
He puts his foot on his chest and yanks out the axe and takes another swing. That one is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This one does 16 slashing damage.
Whew, thank God I didn't do as much as the first.
Are you still conscious?
Yup.
Jesus.
I mean, just barely, but yes.
And he pulls out the axe and takes a little lick of the blood on the end of it.
The fuck? 22 slashing damage in a single fucking hit? Oh, that's brutal.
Okay, it's Grunt's turn.
Do we kill this thing or run?
Probably one of those things, yeah.
Fuck me. I just head back because I don't want to go through the portal by myself. So I head back up to wherever I can get.
You can get roughly.
Oh,
and
that's
just
where
test
the
it
frog
in
came
the
from. Got it.
Okay. Can you
In the portal room.
Okay.
We're going back in the portal room?
No, I'm
What?
going to the hallway.
Oh, the hallway.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put my back to the wall.
So you can only use your bonus action dash anytime because you're a rogue.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Cool.
take an action.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. Reed.
I will try to attack the thing. Stuff. And my bitey claws and stuff. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. How about a 22?
Yep.
Great. I do 7 piercing damage with my teeth and stuff.
Yeah, mostly on his calf.
Is the small one dead?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I made sure of it.
Cool.
You have to awkwardly pivot yourself around the javelin that's still sticking out of the corpse.
My javelin sticking out of its corpse?
Someone's javelin is.
I think at this point I've used it more than you have. Then again, I did get the lightning
Once,
effect.
yeah.
You haven't made it through the lightning even once, so. It's obviously.
Not even once.
Jacko.
Alright, well, I guess I'm moving back up into the hallway here as well, since I'm definitely not chasing that.
Oh, sorry, I put Sue there. 30?
You get up just behind Garnet. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
And ready an attack down the hole if anything steps out.
Okay. Great. Starfist.
I am going to hit with my hammer in the skull. And I roll a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I roll a 5 plus 3, 8 for damage.
It makes solid contact. He seems still ready to go.
Knock it prone. 5 feet back. 5 feet back. 21 5 feet back.
Okay. Hey, Reed. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't know what I can do about this.
You can resist it.
I mean, I'll let it. I can't like move out of the way of it, right?
Wait, sorry.
No.
Why is... What's happening?
So you're shoving it 5 feet back into Reed and deck it.
Oh, he's on the opposite side of me.
Yeah, you jumped over it, remember?
Yeah. Can I knock it prone instead then?
Sure.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I thought I was on the opposite side.
Nope, that's fine.
Fuck. I'm like, so my plan was to like back up after I knocked it.
You can still do that.
You've got 5 feet behind you.
But it's gonna take an opportunity attack even if it's prone, right?
Probably.
Would it be at a disadvantage because it's on the floor or no?
Yeah.
Should be.
I try and back up. Away from it.
Yeah, and you just jump over the axe as he flails it at you.
Whew. Alright. Yeah. And I back up like probably 15 feet.
You definitely back up 5 feet, and then you hit a wall.
Oh. What's at the end of this hallway?
Whoa.
You look to your left, and you look to your right, and you see 2 cells. The one on your right seems open. The one on your left has a wolf in it. And is closed.
Oh, thank God.
There's no fish?
Seriously, it gave me like a heart attack. I was like, fucking wolf? What? Okay, alright. Then I hang there.
You find a spot on the street.
Yeah.
I've never not.
Anywhere on Taylor. You can try to park where I parked for one time.
I took the ghetto spot. I gotta take that spot.
What happened?
They're talking about parking.
Deck it.
I choose the
You're on a bear.
Reach down and grab the javelin.
Make an athletics check.
Can I hop down and grab the javelin without an athletics check?
So the athletics check is just because you rolled a natural 1 and it's very deeply embedded in the orc.
Oh, okay.
But also know the bear is kind of standing over it.
Okay.
Well, I'm very happy you're calling it a javelin now. And now it's
20!
Yeah, you rip it out.
Okay, is that the dude prone in front of me?
Sure is.
Okay. I'm gonna get back up off the bear.
Okay.
Get away, get within 10 feet of him, and I'm gonna throw it at him with sharpshooter again.
Okay, you have disadvantage.
No, because sharpshooter ignores.
He's prone.
Shouldn't I have advantage?
No, melee has advantage. Range has disadvantage.
Motherfucker.
What?
I mean, imagine if you're in like a sniper battle, right?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Just that was more of just a fuck.
Yeah, it sucks. I agree.
Oh. Okay.
Has your sharpshooter hit anything?
No, because I keep getting fucked by everything.
Yeah, it's pretty unlucky with disadvantage in the situation. Yeah, it just clinks to the floor next to the orc.
Oh, you're totally right. Oh, man. Okay.
Should have picked up the spear and stabbed him.
There is no spear.
Well, I have 2 health, so I'm trying not to die.
He gets up. and he points at you, Steffus, and he says in common, "If you leave me your orc companion, you may live."
If what? Sorry?
If you leave me your orc companion, you may live.
Who's the orc companion?
Our orc companion.
Oh,
You know the one that's an orc?
I don't know he's an orc.
Do you say or do anything?
I've never figured out that he's an orc, right?
Who has figured out Grant's an orc? Remember at one point you called that out, like, who had figured that out?
I think specifically I had not figured out that.
I don't remember.
At some point, I think I figured it out, and I
I
forget
think
when.
specifically he said it out loud at some point.
No.
Maybe.
Really?
That's fine, don't worry about it.
I don't know.
I thought very specifically I did not know that Grant was an orc.
Well.
Why don't we just do a real quick investigation check for everyone?
I rolled a 7 and my investigation.
Natural 20.
-1.
Okay,
I rolled
yeah,
a
you
6.
don't. Huh?
10.
You don't.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you definitely don't know.
I yell back, "It's a Goliath, you idiot!"
Yeah, I look at him and like, what the fuck do you mean?
Are you
I
both
don't
so
have an orc
stupid?
companion.
I'm not even-
Yes.
I'm standing right next.
Convinced by a small amount of paint?
I look dumbfounded at him.
Alright. He steps forward. Reed, you can attack if you like.
I do, yeah.
I mean, I think I
I
literally don't
just
get
miss entirely with my claws. 9.
Yeah. Yep. And he is pissed off at you, so he's gonna take his great axe and try to down you.
Cool.
Not you, Cephas.
me.
Alright.
I assume.
That is a 16.
Oh, thank God.
And that is a 20 total.
That one hits.
17 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Weird.
And then he turns to the rest of you and says, "The offer stands."
I literally didn't understand the offer. I was like, what do you mean?
Luckily, you have been removed from the equation.
Scrumster.
How's he looking health-wise? Like,
Have we done any damage?
like, does he look like he's...
I haven't.
You notice he hasn't bled once.
Oh.
But
Fuck.
it does, you have been, hitting him with a hammer and things have been like cutting open his skin and stuff.
Cutting open his skin, but he wasn't bleeding?
Yeah. And now you're unconscious, so you don't notice that anymore.
Alright. Sure hope I have, good friends. Take care of me.
Yeah. Totally.
You totally inspired me with confidence. Nothing else.
It's been
Is
a
your
bit different than I
fridge on the
expected.
left side and your freezer's on the right side?
No, the freezer's on the bottom. Both of the top two are fridges.
Oh, okay.
I've been a little gimped.
I like the hallway standoff with like the bear. He's just like, whoosh, recover.
Where'd Gronk go?
Grant is in the hallway. Grant chased after the frog thing for a bit,
Okay.
stabbed it, and then got slashed, and then it disappeared into the portal.
The stream is gonna go.
That?
If
Unless
you
I then rested.
short rests are hanging out for an hour.
Okay.
So if you hang out in a bar for an hour and drink a beer, then yeah, you get it.
Okay. But like, if I'm taking like small actions during that, that's fine. Like if I play darts or whatever.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Can't. Okay. Okay. Cool.
As long as the darts are aimed at a board and not a person.
I don't know why I'm even asking this question. I'm gonna be dead.
Grunt,
Long time considering it's been like 12 seconds.
Oh well.
from the end of the hallway, you hear this orc yell, "If you leave me your orc companion, you can all live." And then you hear like, "What? Who are you talking about?" He's like, "Are you fooled by such a simple disguise?" And then Stoutface goes like, "What?" And then just the sound of axe on flesh.
And then a thud.
So I'm assuming it's over here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna dash over. Can I make it?
All right, 20.
I think I can like try and jump over the bear. Is the bear still a bear?
Yeah.
There's no bear.
So it's right at the edge of your range, so you'll have to succeed on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it, 16?
Yeah, you just like full running sprint hurdle over the bear.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna stab him.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Perfect.
Do I get a sneak attack or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, that's 15 plus 6, 21.
Yep.
Okay. This is a really weird angle. Yeah. 1 plus 4, so 5.
Yeah, you stick him. It kind of just like is a flesh wound, kind of pierces in and out and pulls out. You notice that as you pull it out, there's no blood on your rapier.
You are my hero. Ready as you go.
Gonna be a bard when you die?
I guess you're not saving my life, which I totally
Is it
am
gonna be a bard when you die?
Me?
It, like,
No, the friend who was singing. Dead on the
I
ground.
feel like stop being a
Wait,
bear.
he's dead?
Well, he's
now?
unconscious.
And heal you, and then I have nothing to do, and I'm just sitting.
You don't necessarily know that.
Yeah, I guess my life's not.
No, you know he's like face down in a pool of his own blood.
No,
Okay.
it's just like if I do that, then we're losing like a lot of DPS, and I'm also like in danger of also dying on that same turn.
You turning into a goldfish?
Totally not worth your life to save mine. I mean, yeah.
It is Reed's turn.
Like realistically speaking, I don't actually think it's worth it to heal you on this turn, unless you're like going to actually die. Because it seems like he's probably gonna be more after Grant for whatever reason.
It's your character decision, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely still attack. I'm a bear.
Okay, Grant jumped over you, so
Ugh.
Sorry.
the cell to the right, or sorry, to your left to Grant's left is actually open.
Wait, the one with the wolf?
No.
Close.
No, that's the one next to you.
Oh, sorry. Left. I'm on the other side. Left and right, so switch.
Yeah. So you could push Grant over to the side.
Yeah.
Okay, do an athletics check.
Can I just let him?
Sure.
23.
Plus the last.
I'm gonna assume that works.
Yeah. Sorry, the delay.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
You manage to bust on through and just start clawing away, and it just kind of gets caught on the bars on the right, and he just kind of holds your head back, and you can't quite bite at him.
Yeah.
Jekyll.
Alright, well, I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, and do I have line of sight?
Kinda.
Kind of, not really, just.
You can certainly see it.
Okay.
Is it taller than me? Is he taller than me?
No. He's shorter than you.
He's shorter than me? No,
You're
the,
fucking
no, the big
huge.
green dude.
Yeah. You're very tall for an orc.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You've probably got a good, like, 7 inches on him.
You mean for a Goliath, right?
Yeah, totally.
Actually small for a Goliath.
Use frostbite on him then. So, Constitution
Oh,
saving
not on
of
one of our
13.
allies?
Natural 20.
All right. Well, I tried.
Glad you got that out of the way.
Yeah. You're still getting the hang of this spell. Stoutfist, you should make a death saving throw.
Is that Constitution?
It's just a roll.
Just a roll.
Just a straight roll.
Anything to it?
Nope.
Okay, that's a 10.
That's a success.
A 10 is a success?
It's the lowest possible success.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Woo!
You have to get double digits, that's all.
Okay, I run up, grab my mini spear.
Alright, yeah. That's where it is.
And I huck it at him. Sharpshooter. Not at disadvantage.
That's correct, yeah. And despite the incredible amount of cover that this thing has, you may or may not.
Come on! Fuck you! 10.
It just kind of gets wedged in between the bear and Grant as the bear kind of moves to the side, just kind of sticks in between them, and then just falls to the floor.
Is it Sweet Wind or Solar Wind?
What?
Sweet Castle.
Sweet Wind 741. Yeah, I guess. I have anything else?
Okay. Yeah,
Not really. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Hey Bear, can I get an athletics check from you?
Yeah. 21.
I got a 25.
Okay.
So he's going to push you out of the way,
He's gonna stab me.
turn this corner. Be like, I've been waiting for this. 27 to hit. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Just a 25 to
doesn't
hit.
matter.
And
19, 23 slashing damage.
Cool. I'm down, but then I get back up.
Yeah?
Because that thing. Okay.
all right.
Your Goliath ability.
Yeah.
It digs in deep into your body and just blood starts gushing out. You feel your eyes go blurry, and then you manage to just focus with all the rage inside you. And he kind of smiles as I see you still have some tricks. And it's now your turn.
I'm going to stab him. 18.
By the way, he's holding a green gem, a gem similar to the one I have. And
He is no longer holding it.
he's not holding
No.
it. Oh, never mind.
It's inside of him.
It's inside of
we
me?
also have
Wait, did
not
he eat
seen
it?
him bleed
No.
at
He
any
did.
point.
They're lying?
He just put it in his.
Gotcha, okay.
Is he...
Give me just 1 second.
Yep.
I need a rule.
Do you have that disarming thingy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could hit something, I'd use it. Trust me.
There. Just saying, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah. If I hit something, I'm
His axe seems to be like absorbing blood. Or, you know. I guess. Okay. I shouldn't talk while I'm dead.
You're pretty dead.
I shouldn't talk while I'm unconscious. I know you wish I was dead, but the only guy that could kill me.
Hey, I'll get on it soon. I'm a bear.
Yeah, he's got a bear with him.
Okay.
The last time I had to roll death save,
Do I
the only
get
reason I lived was
anything?
because I
You
had
do,
a
because it's only 5 feet and the bear is still engaged.
Sweet.
really role played our
18.
characters once.
Nice.
That does damage.
Yeah, just don't die.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
pierces deeply into his stomach.
Have I hit like anything except for the frog at one time since I started playing?
You stab the
never hit-
corpse.
No, but I never hit the elemental, and I
No,
think I
you-
missed
you hit
every
one
single
guy.
time except for
You
the
hit the elemental before you got hit.
Yeah, you hit him twice on your first 2 attacks where you were gone.
Alex, when I was playing for you, you hit the arrow twice.
Yeah. You stabbed the guy with the dagger. That was still.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
dagger,
yeah,
yeah.
you're right. I cut his face, and I got him in the back.
Yeah.
You're right. But my
You
ranged
want me to start
attack.
playing? You want me to start playing for you again?
Just trade characters. It'll be fine.
As I stab him, I'm gonna say asshole.
He'll roll me a fucking failed
But
that
in,
thing,
like,
so I'll be gone forever.
That's about it.
Reed.
Okay. Yeah. Can you let me know how healing spirit works now?
Yeah, it is the thing that you wanted. It would double your ability score modifier.
Okay. Great. I cast it over dude's head.
Over stuff, it said?
I stop being a bear with my action, and then I will cast Healing Spirit on over the corpse of, not the corpse, Stalfus' body.
What's happening?
You're getting healed, stupid.
What form do you want the spirit to take, or whatever?
Just like a butterfly.
Okay.
I'm Choji.
Yeah, the large butterfly seems to fill Stalfus with renewed life.
He gets healed on his turn.
Later. Is it the beginning or end?
Beginning of his turn.
Okay.
As he starts his turn.
Motherfucking Choji!
Jackal?
I took the red pill,
Alright,
motherfuckers.
Man, I really just want to hit them with this stupid frostbite.
And it might be easier to move around because I'm not a bear.
I mean,
The internet.
if I move up right here, what are in the cells next to me?
There is...
Those are empty.
Yeah, those 2 were empty.
Okay, can I like stand half cover?
No, they're metal
Fine.
bars.
Fine. I'll cast another frostbite.
What's the save thing again?
13 Constitution.
Okay, I got a 10.
Damage.
Takes 1d6 damage. Is 5.
Nice!
Wow.
But he gets a disadvantage on next weapon attack.
Alright.
Thank God.
Well, that'll slow down his first one.
Yeah, way better than using it on our own ally.
Maybe if you guys get hit with it.
Okay, Stout Fist.
I liked it better when you were a Tibetan monk.
Brandon, roll something.
Me too at times.
Okay. So what happens to me?
You roll.
No, you
I
get,
roll what?
you gain 1 health.
Oh, we used the spirit thing?
A single health?
A single health.
Okay.
But what an important health to get.
Yes, it's very important health to get. Holy shit.
You see a butterfly.
Do I grow butterfly wings and...
You don't.
No.
Just a small spectral butterfly kind of sprinkling dust around you.
I still feel like Choji inside. On the inside. So I see this guy. I have no spells. I have 1 hit point that could possibly heal me. Is he in range of me?
No.
Okay.
You can get up and do something.
I get up. I take one of my javelins, which is not the special javelin, because Decade has that one. And I throw it at him.
Go for it.
I roll a 19, so that hits.
Yep.
And that is a d6 plus 3. So an 8 damage. And then I try and run and hide as far away from him as I can.
what?
What do you want me to do? Oh, I can knock him prone first, right?
Yeah.
I can try knock him prone. Or,
I mean, I was just gonna tell you to stay inside of the healing thing.
What healing thing?
I have a box of healing over you with the butterfly. It's just like over you
That like stays around.
until I lose concentration on it.
Oh, okay. Then I do not leave the healing thingy. I try and knock him back 5 feet. Wait.
You don't, because you're 10 feet away from him. Because you just threw a javelin.
Oh, fair.
Wait, he picked up the javelin?
He has his own javelin.
No, I have
Yeah.
a javelin.
And-
It's not a javelin.
And by the way, your hammer is now on the ground.
Yeah, I figured. So should I move in to try and shove him back, or should I just stay here? What about Beavis and Butthead laugh?
Do your thing.
What's the range of the butterfly? Do I know
5
that?
feet. I don't know if you know. I mean, you've seen me use it before. It's like 5 feet, right?
Okay, I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
I won't move. I threw the javelin. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the fucking spear thing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Javelin!
I'm gonna line it up. No disadvantage, right?
No?
Okay, I'm gonna get advantage. I'm using my inspiration.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, you still have that!
And I'm gonna use sharpshooter and everything. And it's not gonna fuck me over this time. Okay, so I rolled a 22.
-5 or 22 total?
That's total.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that hits.
Sweet! Disarming attack. So it's a D8. So I do 3 damage plus 4, so 7 base damage, then 5 damage on top of that, so 12 damage. Wait. No, that first roll was not right. This should be a D6. Oh, it was higher. Cool. Okay, so the first it's 10 plus 5, so 15 damage, and then he has to do a DC 14 strength saving. No, wisdom saving throw, or he. No.
Did you add
strength
10
saving
to
throw.
that already?
No, I didn't. So it's 25 damage.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. And the menacing attack. No,
He
I'm
got
not
a
doing
23.
I'm doing disarming. Anyway, 23 is going to succeed on whatever skill
Yeah.
that picked.
And the javelin just embeds itself into the base of his neck.
Oh, cool.
He's like,
Oh, he's still alive. That's
yeah,
unfortunate.
he's grunting through it.
25 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot. That was a good inspiration.
Holy shit, man. Fuck.
To be fair, the cumulative amount of times I've missed is way more than 25 damage.
True.
Somehow, somewhere, Grumps will kill
I
you.
totally would have done that for you
He
when
was
I was a controller
disadvantaged.
character if I was specifically not instructed by the DM
Nice.
not to.
So it's only an 11 instead of a 25. But that one is a 19.
Yeah.
Did he say grumps?
Grumsh.
Grumps.
16
Yeah.
slashing damage.
Yeah. I'm down.
To who?
Me.
Excuse me.
My orcish friend. Who I think
And he just turns to the rest of you, javelin and neck and all, and says, "You can still leave if you want."
This is going well.
Death saving
I don't
throw.
know where you think we can go, but I'm probably gonna stick around here.
I mean, we could try to pick her up and leave.
Read.
Nah.
Him. Sorry.
My turn?
Yep.
Right.
How? Oh, sorry. Okay, continue.
No. Alright. How big is this guy?
A little shorter than Gronk.
Well, let's see what this will do. I will turn into a giant toad and attack him with my tongue bite thing.
How large is a giant toad versus the hallway we're in?
Roughly the same size as the bear.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Go for it.
23.
That hits.
Okay, great. Let's see how this does. Does it take poison damage?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, he takes 7 piercing damage and 8 poison damage.
How do you want to do it?
Holy fuck!
I mean, realistically, if he's dying, I just want it to like go inside. I want to swallow him,
It goes so
and
badly.
then slowly corrode him a little bit. and then like in a turn or so, I'm gonna spit him out.
Yeah, the tongue first wraps around the javelin and just rips it out from his neck. For the first time, you see blood start to come out of his body, and that's your cue. And you just gulp him up. You feel strong, like wriggling and fighting back, and his hands are on the outside of your mouth, trying to claw out before you finally just pull him all the way in, and then the struggling stops.
Cool. And then he takes a bunch of acid damage, and then I spit him out.
Yeah.
I immediately run towards Grant and I pull her or him towards the butterfly.
All right.
Cool. I have an amount of healing available for people if they want it.
Yeah, I walk over to the butterfly.
Stabilizer?
How does
Yeah.
that work? And what are the new rules?
I
So
can use it up to 8 times.
yeah, up to
Sorry,
8 times.
What is it?
I can use up to 8 d6s for healing.
So
Total.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Total.
At any point?
No,
While you're
total.
standing in it.
It's I can use 1 per turn. I can use 1 per turn on a creature, basically.
Inside the healing or just wherever?
Inside of the healing.
The
So like whenever a
butterfly-
creature enters the healing spirit space,
Can I get some amount of healing so I'm not unconscious?
yeah.
So I'm going to assume that somebody pulled you in and then you started your turn there, so you gain at least 9 health. If you want to stay there longer, you can gain more health.
Give Deckett one.
Yeah, I'm at 2 health.
For now. Okay.
I'm at 3 health.
How do I know?
Even though I'm at 1 health, I just.
Yeah, this
Wait.
is
We're all at, okay. Everyone needs at least 1 d6.
this is Margul Axe King of the line of Telkar and Enforcer of Grumsh.
Oh my gosh, can you send that to me?
Yeah.
So I run and I
He's an
take,
orc war chief with the lineage that traces back to the times of Grumsh's arrival and has been the enforcer of one of the orc tribes, specifically your orc tribe, since as long as you can remember.
Roll a d6.
So I run and I take Grant into the butterfly healing area.
When you do that, you gain 5 health.
I do?
Yeah.
I defer my health to her.
No, you're
No.
not taking it. It's fine. She's gained 9 health.
Wait, how did she gain a static amount instead of rolling for it?
Kirby's
I
right.
already rolled. I'm rolling for it.
Oh, I rolled for myself. Is that okay?
No.
Okay. What do I have?
Well, I basically just need to know how many times people are getting healed.
I'm at 2, so can I have 1?
I get healed once and I'm trying to defer it to.
You've been healed twice. You've been healed twice. Grant's been healed twice.
Bro, you
And then
cannot choose to defer it.
First one goes to 1 HP.
You can't choose to defer it.
Well, I can move out so that she gets more.
As soon as you enter, I choose to give it to you.
It's fine. I'm at 9. 9 is fine. We're
You
good.
can have more.
All right.
Literally
Just going back
everyone
to-
is now less than her. So stop giving her health. I'm at 2, he's at 3, and he's at, what, 1?
Wilder
6 now. You give
Okay.
me 5.
healing.
Oh, and also this dude was on the mission to go kill an elf family many years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Sweet.
But, so, Kirby, can you give Jacko and I 1?
Yeah.
If anybody moves into there, I will give them health.
We already did, and
I
we
jumped
rolled,
in.
and you told us not to roll.
Okay.
I was trying to move out so that you guys get more health. So
Okay,
it's
Jacko gets 2, Decky gets 4. And then if you stay in there, you get 4 more for however long you stay in there for. There's 2 left. They're both 4s. Just
Okay.
take them, or not take them.
I want to go check this body.
It's a little corroded.
Yeah.
He has this beautiful great axe that's now on the ground. It has a red rimmed edge,
You should take the other
and as you
4.
pick it up, it drips a
I'll take
single
the
drop
other
of
one.
blood onto the ground. Past that, roll an investigation check.
Can I please have my javelin back?
It's on the floor somewhere. You pick it up, I'm assuming.
Okay. You're not gonna like contest me for it or anything, though.
No.
Past that, you
I'm
find
still
40
in
gold
code
on
form,
him.
and I'm gonna assume that I should still look around for this.
Can I go get the
frog
other
thing
stone?
Can you look at
that
the
we
other
didn't
stone?
kill.
Can I go get it from him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He had a
He has
red stone,
stone
you
in
said,
his pocket.
or
That's
he had a
mostly
stone.
what I wanted to grab.
Yeah, you can grab that.
Does she know he has it?
She's searching the body right now.
Gotcha.
You go over and while she's kind of fiddling around with the gold pouch and you pull out the stone.
Do I get my javelin back without any problems?
Yep. And then he also has a ring that Shrump used to wear.
I'm taking that.
He
Does
has
he have
Shrump's
anything?
ring?
Yep.
He has Shrump's
Yeah,
clothes.
well, he
Does
showed
he
you
have
his
anything else
cloak
that's
earlier.
Shrump's? On him?
No.
Does he have anything on him that I would like?
Shrump, what else did you have on you when you died?
His back.
Pearl. I had, I think, a bunch
Is
of
that pearl?
money.
Sorry, what?
I had the pearl that was worth 100 gold,
Yep.
and then a bunch of money. And
Okay.
then I also had. No, I used those. Let me check what else I had up here. I don't think I had a lot else.
Yeah, I don't think he would have had anything else. No.
I take the ring. And he doesn't have any other personal things on him.
That seems to be all that you find for now.
Okay. And then I took the other. Do I recognize the other dude?
No.
Okay, well, I check his body.
So did the body have a pearl there?
No.
No.
He has a light crossbow. He has a great axe, several bolts, hide armor. He has like
What was
haunches
the
of
ring
meat
that-
in a bag.
That they recognized that was his?
What's
It's a ring that gives +1 to Constitution saving throws and stuff.
I'll
Yeah.
send it
that's
to
fine.
you.
Yeah.
And then I go to wherever he dropped Shrump's cloak somewhere, right? I go there and grab it.
Down on the main floor.
Yep, I grab it.
Cool, you do.
Is there anything in it?
It's just a cloak.
It's just a cloak.
Yeah.
What type of crossbow is it?
A light crossbow.
How many bolts?
You took the green gem, right?
Collectively, you can probably find
I
40
currently have
bolts.
both of them,
Four?
apparently.
40.
4D.
That's right.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna
I'm
hold
gonna
it
pick
now.
up that crossbow.
I still don't think you can use it.
I don't think you can either.
All right. Well, let me double check where this came from.
You're not an elf, right?
So
Which, no, elves can't do that anyway.
Elves get short bows.
Short bows,
and
long bows, long
short
swords, short swords.
I
I guess I think I'm gonna call it for tonight.
Hey, I hand each of you guys 5 gold.
Can I pick up some arrows? From the
You
dead
say
people?
5 gold.
They
Yeah.
have bolts.
Oh.
You hand us 5 gold?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Do we all recognize
Some more
this
javelin.
as Shrump's equipment? Or is
I
it
don't.
just her?
They have javelin.
Stoufus, you would recognize the cloak.
The ring is the ring that he got from the
Yeah.
farmer, right?
Yeah.
Or she.
Wouldn't be Shrump if we didn't have to make that mistake one more time.
Yeah. Proficiencies: daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaff, light crossbows.
Can you show me
For
an
what?
of
Well, I mean, this is D&D Beyond.
that? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Where's it from?
Yeah. It's from Wizard.
What? Oh, I guess so.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Where we are currently, we were in like a hallway when we beat them. Like, does it look like inside a house?
Right now, it looks like you're in a jail cell.
There's a
and
wolf there. I'm gonna talk to it, but later.
yeah, I am calling it. We'll pick up here next time.
Okay.
Nice job, guys.
That was
We did a.
epic.
I'm so happy to be back with this gravity. I think that was fantastic.
Dude, you knocked so many people prone.
I did. And then I got knocked out and my teammate helped me. I was so happy. I was real worried there at first. I was like, he's